Who got you?
Everybody's got me.
Everybody's got you. You're just on the run, huh?
I'm on the run, man.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, we had Friday off. I went to Dallas, went to that Gator football game that happened with Michigan on Saturday. That was a ton of fun. Got to see the Cowboys Stadium. My goodness, that thing is massive. They don't do anything small in Texas, do they?
I saw you posted pictures of it. That thing was incredible.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
That's where the game was?
That's where the game was, yeah, in that
Whoa.
stadium. Oh, my God. I mean, it's the biggest thing I've ever been in my entire life. It seems, honestly, like it was about 3 times the size of any stadium I've ever been in. It was unreal how huge it was. It was just kind of crazy, and it's got like all these corridors and VIP rooms, and I mean, it's honestly, you could probably have like 5 football games in there, and it's unbelievable.
I would have hated it.
Big
Oh my gosh.
building. You would have freaked out.
Nah, I would have rather watch it on YouTube.
Just not even your thing, huh?
That's not my thing.
Yeah, it was in Irving there. You say your dad lives in that area, huh?
My dad lives out in the Arlington area.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I think this is Irvine. I think is where it was, or is it? Yeah, is that where it is? Irvine, Arlington? I don't even know. It's like way out. Dallas is a very spread out city.
I think it's all kind of interconnected, though, all those
Okay.
little towns, but
Yeah.
they're like outskirts.
Yeah, barely even saw like the downtown. I mean, it's pretty far out there. So, I mean, it's not unlike, Hard Rock Stadium is with Miami. So
Gotcha.
It's not even connected to the downtown. It was way out there. So, yeah, did that. Saw baseball games. So, some good
Nice.
stuff. And, honestly, the entire weekend, people were trying to be like going, hey, look at the hurricane. I'm like, well, you know what? I put everything aside for Panic Tuesday.
I told you,
Yeah.
nothing's going to happen before Tuesday,
Right.
so don't freak out.
Exactly.
They still don't know where it's going,
Right.
so keep watching it. Prepare, get your stuff together, get
Mm-hmm.
your plan together, but don't freak out.
I asked Virginia and I asked Denny's if they remember. Do you remember I predicted this? I predicted this storm.
Well, he was confused.
No.
Yes, you were. You came in here the other day.
Sounds like we might need to pull some audio.
I know the face of confusion, and you had it because Jason was like, I saw this news report.
Yeah.
It was coming right up Florida. It was coming right up Florida. And I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't know what he was talking about.
Okay.
And he didn't know what he was talking about until yesterday when he put it together.
Okay.
Dude, I had a premonition of some sorts.
He thinks he had a dream and a premonition about where Irma is going now, but he had it a week ago.
How did I call this?
Because he kept coming in here asking me, well, I saw it. I think I saw it on the news. It was a news report.
Yeah.
That the hurricane was coming right up Florida. I'm like, what are you talking about?
No one knew what I
This
was-
is when we were still dealing with Harvey. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you high? Have you been hanging out with Denny's too much? But
Answer might be yes. I don't know.
I think he had a premonition a week ago
Yeah.
about the hurricane
Psychic
coming
bird?
straight up Florida.
Okay.
I had been working on my psychic abilities. I know
Yeah.
people think I'm crazy. I called this storm.
Well, we
Okay.
still think you're crazy, but you might be a crazy guy with visions.
Okay.
Seriously.
Well, we'll talk a little bit more about the storm coming up here in 30 minutes. We'll try to pull that audio to find out exactly what he was rambling on about, and could it have been a premonition?
I don't know if it happened on the air.
didn't.
It was off the air that he was.
Oh, yeah?
Because he was confused about it. He's like, I saw it on the news. I'm like, no, you didn't. And it was a whole thing. He thinks he saw it in a dream.
All I remember was he had said something like, we have a storm coming, like it was Thursday or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
Straight
The
up
day was,
Florida.
whatever. He said the date, but he said the day was like way ahead
He
of
was wrong, but maybe he was having a premonition about the future.
It was the same day, but it was a week later. I had said it was probably going to be on a Monday or Tuesday, but it was a week. I had the same projected path. I know I sound crazy. Virginia is backing me up. And
He
so is
really
Denny's.
did say this because I was like, what is this kid smoking?
Yes.
Because this is when we were still talking about Harvey.
Oh, but this happened not on the air, happened off the air.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
Kevin doesn't seem.
Look,
Well, I didn't.
I'd love
I'm just
to say
asking
he
a
was
question.
wrong.
I don't know what
He-
you want me to say.
He had a premonition.
I didn't hear anything. I'm hearing the story. I'm not saying it did or didn't happen.
Well, you did hear it. I was in here saying everything. I think
Kevin
you
doesn't listen.
I think you
Yeah, now during when you guys are over there chit chatting, like I'm over here, like I'm focused on, okay, what's the next segment? What's going on? Like if I listen to your conversations, this show would be way off the rails.
My bad. I'm just
Yeah.
predicting storms over here.
Yeah, I can't, man. I got to be a one-track mind over here.
Still no lotto numbers, huh? Just storms?
I don't think. I think you put too much pressure on me with a lot of numbers. Yeah.
Okay, well,
right.
Jaybird, can you tell us then what is going to happen with this storm? Because everybody would like to know. It's a $1 million question in South Florida today.
I can't foresee that right now.
And I'm sure everybody wants to base all their hurricane preparations on your premonitions.
No, I knew that. I didn't want to bring it up. But I actually called this
I
shot.
didn't want to bring it up, but I talked about it first.
And I emailed him.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't want to bring it up.
I didn't want to bring it up, but it's the first thing out my mouth.
It really is.
Oh, he was texting me hardcore.
We had to drag it out of him.
I predicted the past.
You did. Look, I think you saw it in a dream
Thank
because
you.
he was talking about he saw it on the news, and I'm like, no, you didn't.
Okay.
He saw the news in his dream
All right.
a week before now.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Well, then there you go. Can you tell us about the second storm behind it?
It's impressive only because I called this shot in front of Virginia and in front of Denny's. They thought I was crazy. I looked like I was crazy. Then a week later, it's
Look at you.
You're still crazy, but again, you're just a crazy guy with accurate vision.
Wow. Okay. All right. There you go. Raven is on the show. Coming up, we'll let you know everything that's going on with the latest forecast tracks and everything going on with the storm, and take a look at that. I know that people spent a lot of their day yesterday getting ready for the storm, so that's the one thing we always say is just prepare, and once you do that, that's it.
Prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Get your plans together today, tomorrow. Keep watching it.
That's exactly what Governor Rick Scott said, Virginia.
Don't freak out.
You should be a politician.
If it hits, are you staying, Kev?
That's another thing to discuss, and we will get to that because, yeah, that might be something to kick around depending upon the strength of this storm. So do you stay, do you go?
She's a heifer.
Yeah.
Irma is a big girl.
Yeah.
She's going to be scary wherever she lands. We don't know where that is yet.
That's the biggest thing I think to consider. I mean, you can prepare, and I've got my own thoughts on that, and we'll talk about that. That is the one thing that probably the biggest decision you're going to have to make this week is do you stay or do you go? But we'll get on all that stuff coming up here on the KVJ Show.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Wow, they found Lil Wayne in his hospital room. Not in his hospital room, in his hotel room, unconscious. They had to rush him to a hospital. What is going on? We will give you the full scoop coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Turn any night into movie night with a trip to Sam's Club, where you can pick up fresh meals, the newest DVD releases, and your favorite refreshments from Coca-Cola. For dinner, pick up a Sam's Club rotisserie chicken made fresh daily and roasted to a golden brown. With dinner done for you, all you have to do is sit back and enjoy the show. And it wouldn't be movie night without an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Visit your local Sam's Club for the crowd-pleasing Diet Coke or Coke de Mexico variety pack, featuring Coca-Cola, Fanta Orange, and refreshing Sprite.
Hey guys, my name is Jason Tilson, firefighter from Black Canyon, Arizona, and I love Firehouse Subs because the more subs they sell, the more they are able to help save lives in our communities. That's why the guys at Firehouse Subs are introducing the new $5 Snack Time Combo. From 2 to 5 p.m. every day, you can get a small sub, chips, and a 22-ounce drink, all for just $5. So now, even an afternoon snack can help save lives because a portion of every Firehouse Subs purchase goes towards providing life-saving equipment for first responders all across the country. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to all of us.
New $5 snack time combo at Firehouse Subs. 2 to 5 p.m. every day. Get a small sub, 22-ounce drink, and chips for just $5. But hurry, it's for a limited time only. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Well, I don't know how this storm is going to affect it. My friend is supposed to move this coming weekend. He is so excited because he's using Greek moving and storage again. Now, he's not excited he has to move again because he just moved like less than a year ago. But he called me. He's like, look, I'm using Greek because they were awesome. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the good Greek Spiro for all their moving and storage needs. Whether it's across town, across the country, or wherever you're going, the good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage is fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They do it all. So remember, when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with some of these shady, less reputable movers. Rely on friends and family, the people that we trust and we tell you that are good, solid people, like the good Greek Spiro. Bureau. Call them today, ** Greek on your mobile phone, or go to GreekMoving.com. That's Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Hey, it's Suits from the KVJ Show. You know, one of the best decisions I ever made was when I signed up for the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. With a campus in both North Palm and a brand new campus in Pembroke Pines, they made it easy to get the training I needed to chase my on-air dreams in just a few months. And the best part, I didn't have to worry about all those massive student loan debts. Trust me, those employers are looking for much more than just a degree. They want to see that real-world experience. And at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, you're going to get that resume-building experience that will help you stand out from the competition. Go see if the Connecticut School of Broadcasting is right for you with one of their interactive studio tours. Head to their website, gocsb.com, schedule your tour at one of their 2 South Florida campuses in North Palm Beach and their brand new campus in Pembroke Pines. Whether it be TV, radio, behind the scenes, or on the air, the Connecticut School of Broadcasting has placed thousands of grads, and they can do the same for you. Day and evening classes start in November, so schedule that studio tour today at gocsb.com. The Connecticut School of Broadcasting, reinventing training in broadcast media.
Heads up, we're going back in time to 1977. Bell-bottoms, disco, CB radios, streakers, and Ford F-Series starts its epic run as the best-selling trucks in America. Fast forward to 2017, and F-Series is still king for 40 straight years. How do you own first place for that long? The answer is not some mystery wrapped inside an enigma. It isn't some philosophy revealed only by an all-knowing dude with a big beard and a crazy robe sitting on top of some mountain in the Himalayas. No. Because here's the deal, my tool-belted friends. The answer is rock-solid durability, up to the nanosecond technology and jaw-dropping capability. The trinity of tough. That's why F-Series trucks are the trucks more people count on to do the job than any other brand. And that's why the competition hasn't been number one since 8-Tracks. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 40 straight years.
Hey, remember the mortgage meltdown of 2008? Have you tried to get a mortgage since then and been turned down? Or maybe you haven't even tried because your credit score is stuck at 585 or your tax returns have too many write-offs. Well, Cash Call Mortgage has great news for you. We've just introduced programs for people who've been told no. And what's doubly exciting is that we can solve your mortgage problems with no closing costs, no points, title, escrow, and no fees.
Wait. Cash Call, are you saying you now have credit and income-solving mortgages with no closing costs? Are you kidding?
You heard right. A credit or income-solving loan with no closing costs. Call 855-875-CASH, and we'll work with you to solve your mortgage issues. Make the Cash Call at 855-875-CASH.
First mortgages impact Mortgage Corp. DBA Cash Call Mortgage. 1 City Boulevard, Orange, California, 92868. NMLS 128231. Equal housing lender. Not licensed in all states. Not available in Washington State. Call 855-657-9910 for licensing, terms, and restrictions.
That's 855-875-CASH.
Lately, are you wishing for more good news? Here, ask yourself this. Do I have a place to live? Do I have enough to eat? Am I breathing? That one's a yes. Look at that. You've got everything you need. This mindful moment is brought to you by Molina Healthcare, who reminds you good health includes having a calm, clear mind. Relieve stress by sleeping more and loving more, and you can feel better. Find out how to be more mindful at molinamindfulmoments.com.
Hey, whenever you're traveling out of South Florida, it becomes really awesome and really evident just how great Xfinity is, because you'll get access to millions of Wi-Fi hotspots all over the entire country. Now, that makes it very handy when you're trying to connect to your email, to the internet, to your Netflix. If you want to watch something like while you're sitting in the airport, having one of those Wi-Fi hotspots will give you a super fast connection, and you're not going to gobble up all of your data. Now, not only do you get the Wi-Fi hotspots when you're out traveling around and you're away from home, you get them in South Florida, but you can also get super fast in-home Wi-Fi. In fact, the fastest on the planet, the fastest speeds for all your devices, all your rooms, and all the time. And just because you got the best doesn't mean you're going to be paying crazy rates. You can get started with Xfinity Internet for as low as $19.99 a month for 12 months when you call up 1-800-XFINITY or just go online to xfinity.com today. Got to hurry, though. The offer ends 9/21/2017. Requires EcoBill, paperless billing, auto-pay enrollment, and one-year term agreement. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
I'm Harvey Massey. At Massey Services, we know every lawn is unique and requires customized care. That's why our environmental approach includes aeration, which allows water and nutrients to reach the roots of your lawn. as well as an irrigation program which ensures proper coverage and reduces water waste. With Massey's Green Up program, you'll enjoy a healthy and a beautiful lawn year-round. That's Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Denied Social Security? Gordon and Donner. 333-3333.
All things KVJ and KVJ TV broadcasting daily on Facebook. Like the KVJ Show page.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in just a second, man, they found Lil Wayne on the floor of his hotel room. What happened to him and where is he now? We'll give you the full scoop coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, the Cash Me Outside girl, Jay Bird's favorite, has made the dirt yet again, despite your protests, Bird. She has the #2 song on Spotify right now, if you can believe that.
I actually can't believe it, and it does bother me.
Wow.
I know, that's why we made sure to lead with it in the dirt. Here she is.
She's someone who's been well known for a long time, and I am someone who is just getting into the music game, and it's kind of crazy how I could just be one below her.
Now, she's talking about Taylor Swift being #1 and she's #2.
Oh,
and
okay.
that Taylor Swift's been in the game.
Uh-huh, yeah. Here she
she's
is with
new.
all this crazy success.
She's new. That's so awesome.
It's really not awesome.
It's awfully awesome, but you got to admit.
No, that's what I'm not going to admit. I'm not going to give in on that one.
There's a really solid wave of knowing celebrities going on right now.
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
It is. It's a wave of you don't have to have talent. You just have to be like unbelievably outrageous.
Yeah. I blame YouTube.
And not even good.
No.
You don't have to be good or a good person.
No.
Speaking of not a good person, Sharon Osbourne is talking details about just what Ozzy was up to. Remember when he was hooking up with the hairdresser and we found out about it and Sharon was like going to leave him and then he came out and almost like sex addict. Now she talks about all the women that he was hooking up with. I guess it wasn't just the hairstylist. There were 6 of them in total. Apparently, he was hooking up with a massage therapist, a Russian teenager, their cook that lived in the house with them, another massage therapist that would come to their house in California, of course, the hairdresser we all knew about. She says none of these women were hot. He was just doing it to fill a void in some way. When she found out about the affairs, she considered ending the marriage, but they went to therapy and they decided to work it out instead. 6 women Ozzy was boinking at once.
Wow.
It's awful busy for a man who moves around like a shuffler.
He doesn't seem like he's got the energy to keep up. Maybe that's why he's actually shuffling around. He's just tired.
6 girls. I'd like to see any of you juggle 6 girls at once.
He probably does what he does on stage. You know, he walks like Yoda, and then all of a sudden, he just comes to life. That's probably what happens.
And finally here, what the heck happened to Lil Wayne? He had to be rushed to the hospital on Sunday, forced to cancel shows, a scheduled performance in Vegas. They found him unconscious on his hotel room floor after suffering a seizure. Now, he gets seizures because he has epilepsy, but he gets them a lot. And they say one of the things that can give you seizures is that scissor, and he drinks that a lot.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
on top of his epilepsy seizures, he's drinking this scissor, and he's having seizures. It's a good thing they found him. They say on top of the scissor, the stress and being overworked and lack of sleep are all factors for seizures. You better get it together, Lil Wayne. You're going to end up killing yourself with this. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, apparently Taylor Swift realized she got to keep up with the Cash Me Outside girl.
She's nipping at your heels.
She is.
Taylor.
I mean, there's a battle for the top of the charts. So Taylor apparently is coming out with yet another song she's been teasing. This happened college football during the Florida State-Alabama game on Saturday. Ready for it?
I see nothing better. I keep him forever, like a vendetta. I see how this is gonna go. Touch me and you'll never be alone. Island breeze and lights down low. No one has to know. In the middle of the night, in my dreams, you should see the things we do, baby.
Okay. Sounds a little bit...
more like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it does.
She's a little bit more sassy and sexier on this album.
It's kind of her thing. She's kind of like a rebel punk now.
Did you watch her whole video? The one that's out? The one where Taylor's dead?
No, I couldn't. I just couldn't find the time.
She really tries to come off like a bad A.
Yeah.
She just trademarked that whole catchphrase. I'm sorry, but Taylor can't come to the phone right now because she's dead.
It starts off with a tombstone, and it says, "Here lies Taylor Swift's reputation." And she comes out as a zombie.
It's so stupid.
It's a big production, Kev.
That is pretty
Does
dumb.
anybody else think it's dumb?
Well, critics are getting on her, saying that she's hit that ego stage where, Taylor, you're taking yourself a little too seriously. Her fans will have no such thing.
You are talking about yourself in third person, girl, and posthumously as well.
Mm-hmm.
Get it together. What are you doing?
Kind of losing a little bit.
But her fans love it.
Fans love it. Love it. Well, Jay-Z was in concert and decided that he still needs to make up for that whole thing, whatever he did to Beyonce that's been admitted to in song. So here he is kissing some more butt on stage, having the crowd sing happy birthday to her for her birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Beyonce. Happy birthday to you.
1, 2, 3. Let me know the shades, man.
Okay, all right. You sure what's going on there?
You know, you can't always depend on the crowd to nail
Yeah.
it.
No.
Jay-Z, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself.
Well, we learned with that Coldplay song. The crowd started clapping. The crowd's not a help.
They threw him off.
Uh-huh. Well, what I got on my mind coming up here in just a couple minutes, something that has never, ever been done in the state of Florida, and one girl finally did it. This is an amazing feat I will tell you all about. Coming up next on the KVJ Show.
All the single ladies, 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 all the single ladies. Now put your hands up in the club. You just broke up. I'm doing my own little thing. You decided to dip, and now you want a trip. 'Cause another brother noticed me. I'm up on him, he up on me. Don't pay him any attention. Just crying my tears, get 3 good years. You can't be mad at me. 'Cause if you like it if you don't, you'll be alone. And like a ghost, I'll be gone. All the single ladies, 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 all the single ladies. Now put your hands up.
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
So I'm not sure if anyone's ever had this problem before. I think I got cats in my walls.
What?
Only you.
It sounds like there are cats or kittens in parts of my wall throughout my little townhouse I got. Now, a couple things here. Is that even possible? And if it is possible, how the heck do you get cats out of walls and vents?
Well, the good news is if you don't get them out soon, they won't be alive much longer.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. Are they able
Then you'll have dead cats in your wall.
Well, if they got in, can they get out? And is it...
If a mama cat came in your wall and had babies, it's absolutely possible. If there's a hole somewhere and she shimmied in there, but the baby cats might not know how to get out.
I just keep on hearing meowing, and I'm hearing meowing through different parts of the wall. Because I'll hear it, and then I'll put my ear to the wall, and then I'll go outside. There's no cats out there. It's internal, baby.
Yeah, you probably need to get your landlord involved and say, look, you need to send a handyman out here because there's some kind of animal in the wall.
It's definitely a cat.
Can
I know.
You pinpoint where it is?
Yeah, I can. There's 3 different spots. Because I think it's moving around. It's. I know, man. I got little girls laughing in my vent. I got cats in my wall.
Are we sure they're not cat ghosts?
we are not sure.
Because if you start busting down walls and there's nothing in there,
right,
you're gonna look crazy.
I already do look crazy. I look crazy every dang day. But you know what? I know you're mocking me, but that's a great question. Is that a cat ghost?
Yeah. Who knows?
And what life is it on? So many questions.
Yeah.
If anyone's got any answers, please help me out.
Yeah, I would think if you, to me, you got to take that to your apartment community and have them.
I got to deal with them. Ugh.
Yeah, check, see what's going on.
You got to get your landlord involved.
Put them.
I don't like people coming in my place. I don't like it.
Really? Why are you hiding?
It's not that I'm hiding. I just don't like people going in there.
You hiding some chicky poo up in there these days?
I'm hiding nothing.
Okay, all right.
We might need to get in the bushes, Kev. We got to see what he's up to.
Oh, Virginia, I'm almost scared to know. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, hurricane preparations have begun. I am going to go get a little Botox today because...
Well, I have not seen that on anybody's list of hurricane preparation.
They were talking about that on the news, Ken.
So weird. Of all the things I saw, I did not even see that.
They said ice, water, and Botox.
You see these 2 lines here? I attribute both of these lines in between my eyebrows. Those are both because of Hurricane Matthew. Remember last year? I got all panicked and upset.
Yeah, the thing for no reason.
Well, it could have hit us, but it didn't. But
right.
I spent a lot of stressful nights in Naples worried about you guys back here in West Palm because I thought Matthew was coming right for you. So this time when I evacuate, my face is going to be filled with Botox. There will be no stress, and I will not come back looking 10 years older like I did when Matthew hit.
If you just were a person tuning in for the first time, who sounds crazier, cat in the wall guy, or I need to get Botox before a hurricane hits?
Toss up.
Okay.
It's a toss up.
I think she sounds a little bit more crazier than me right now. Botox before the storm?
I think it's completely rational.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. Something else now you got to think of. Get ready for. What I got on my mind, I want to give a big shout out. Something was done that has never, ever been done before. Ever in the history of Florida high school football has a woman ever thrown a touchdown pass. And that was just changed at the end of August. I had seen this story earlier as this was going on. Holly Nair of Hollywood Hills High School. She is the backup quarterback there, and at their last football game, they were trailing to Hollywood Hills 21-0, or Hollywood Hills was trailing to Hollandale 21-0. It was the fourth quarter. The coach put her in, and just like something out of a movie, the very first play, she throws a 45-yard touchdown pass.
Nice.
That is the first time that a female has ever thrown a touchdown pass in a high school football game.
Hopefully she went mic drop and walked off the field.
Yeah, you would say like, hey, that's it.
That's it.
That's all you're going to get from me. One
Bye.
play, one and done. It's gone. If you'd like to see the footage of that, we got it up on our Facebook page. So
Very cool.
Big congratulations to Holly, because that's a really cool story. So best to you, and just awesome. And hopefully maybe one day they do make a movie out of your story.
Girl power.
They've done one female football movie called The Tammy Maida Story. It was very popular on HBO growing up.
Okay.
She was the quarterback, and it was played by Helen Hunt.
Really?
Yes. It was always on HBO. But I just researched it before you started talking about it. Her movie was based on her making a junior varsity team, JV.
Oh, okay. Now this is full of high school.
And the reason why her story was so popular, she was the quarterback for the JV team, and then she ended up winning Homecoming Princess, and they made a movie about her.
They did both, huh?
They did.
You can have a little bit of both.
You can be both.
Yeah. All right. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we will talk a little bit about the latest with the storm. Your thoughts on it, you can sound off, and we'll give you ours as well. Toll free, it's 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9760. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, it is a smooth start to your Tuesday morning commute. No major incidents to report in Broward, Palm Beach, or the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
You know, when it comes to quick weight loss, I love the program. I have done the program personally. I lost 25 pounds doing it, and those are real numbers. And I attribute that weight loss to the team around me, guiding me, coaching me, one-on-one in-office support for faster weight loss. This is how it worked. This is how it worked for me so well, because they weren't going to settle for anything less than success. And I love that when someone stays on me and coaches me and guides me through it. I wasn't alone. That one-on-one in-office guidance is the best. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. There's 19 Florida locations. I know that it works, and for a limited time, lose 20 pounds for $20, all services included. That is exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. Schedule a free no-obligation consultation today. Visit quickweightloss.net or call 1-855-777-THIN. That's 1-855-777-THIN. 1-855-777-8446.
Hello, I'm Jim Arrigo, here with my brother Johnny. Hi. We're crazy about cars, especially Italian cars.
Indeed. That's why it's an honor to represent Alfa Romeo in South Florida.
Alfa Romeo is world-renowned for design and performance, and the new 2017 Giulia is no exception. This premium sports car sedan outperforms BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, and starts at only $299 a month.
We're also excited to announce the 2018 Stelvios have arrived.
We sure are. The Stelvio is a uniquely Italian take on the SUV, full of technology and refined craftsmanship. It's one of the most beautiful luxury SUVs available, and pricing begins at just $419 a month.
We invite you to stop by Arrigo Alfa Romeo and experience the amazing Giulia and Stelvio firsthand.
We're located on the corner of Okeechobee Boulevard and the Turnpike in West Palm. Ciao.
See you soon.
Giulia 24-month lease, $32.99 due. Stelvio 36-month lease, $42.99 due. 10K miles per year, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply. Dealer must qualify with proof credit. See dealer for details.
Right now, the exact radio commercial you are listening to is being broadcast on other stations, so don't even think about switching. If you switch to anything, go to geico.com and see how easy it is to switch and save on car insurance. Geico's been saving people money for over 75 years. And now the news. My mother-in-law is coming to stay for a few weeks. I can't wait.
I'm Harvey Massey. At Massey Services, we know you don't want pests in your home. That's why we created Pest Prevention. Our preventive approach focuses on the outside of your home and includes caulking and sealing areas that pests use to get inside. You see, our program keeps pests out so you won't have to control them later. And that's better for you, your family, and our environment. That's Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Wake up, brush teeth, shower, get dressed, walk the dog, feed the kids, pack the lunches, forget the lunches, go back inside for the lunches, head out the door, go back for keys, lock the door, start the car, and sit in traffic. Mornings can be hectic. Let us take care of breakfast for you. Stop by and try the new Hash Brown Scramble from Chick-fil-A. A hearty mix of sliced nuggets, crispy hash browns, and scrambled eggs, topped with cheese and a side of salsa and served in a burrito or a bowl. It's made fresh every morning and available until 10:30 a.m.
17 Forte, 36-month lease, $24.95 down, must qualify for military or grad rebate, 10K miles per year, 0 security deposit, plus tax tag, title registration, and $799.95 dealer with approved 700 plus credit. For JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Ends 9/30/17.
The Kia 10,000 event comes to West Palm Beach Kia. Brand new Kia Sportages, Optimas, Fortes, everything 100 down or 100 a month. Even if you owe 10,000 more than your trade is worth, West Palm Beach Kia wants it. The 17 Kia Forte is the highest ranked compact car in initial quality, from 100 down or 100 a month. If you make over 400 a week, you're accepted. Now through Saturday. Even if your credit challenged, living paycheck to paycheck, all you need is 100 down or 100 a month. And we want your trade even if you owe 10,000 more than it's worth. New Kia's 100 down or 100 a month. Now through Saturday only. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail. WestPalmBeachKia.com.
Lately, are you wishing for more good news? Here, ask yourself this. Do I have a place to live? Do I have enough to eat? Am I breathing? That one's a yes. Look at that. You've got everything you need. This mindful moment is brought to you by Molina Healthcare, who reminds you good health includes having a calm, clear mind. Relieve stress by sleeping more and loving more, and you can feel better. Find out how to be more mindful at MolinaMindfulMoments.com.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I know a lot of people are doing some stress eating right now. Well, do it at Bud's Chicken and Seafood. It's delicious. It'll calm your nerves. Now, they got some great deals going on at Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Locations all through Palm Beach County, by the way. But they've got the $3.99 chicken special. 3 big old pieces of delicious chicken with a side of your choice for $3.99, or 2 big old pieces of chicken with a side of your choice for $3.49. They also have some great family style deals going on. Their fish feast, $23.99, and it's got a ton of fish for you. Enough to feed a king. Go in there today, get your corn fritters. They are delicious. They pair nicely with the bird sauce. And like I said, locations all through Palm Beach County. Try Bud's Chicken and Seafood today, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Lowe's.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm start to our Tuesday morning across Palm Beach County, waking up with temperatures near 80 degrees. Could see a few showers moving onshore for the morning drive, but better chances of rainfall. And a few thunderstorms return this afternoon with highs near 90 and a heat index in the triple digits. We'll be keeping a very close eye on Irma as we make our way closer to the weekend. We will likely see impacts from that storm.
Shop Lowe's and save big with up to 40% off appliance special values. That's up to 40% off some of the best brands in the business. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Offer valid 8/24 through 9/13. Exclusions apply. See store for details. U.S. only.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, coming up, we don't know when we're going to need to get everybody together, but we definitely do for lots of different community projects. Next one scheduled for the KVJ Volunteer Army is coming up in just a couple of weeks, but we might need something sooner than that. So after the storm hits, who knows? Maybe that's going to be a mission for the KVJ Volunteer Army. If you'd like to jump on to be a part of it, you can sign up right now to get into our database so that when we do have something coming up, and it might be something we have to do quickly, like for the storm, if we do get something, then go sign up right now at kvjshow.com. That's kvjshow.com to sign up for the KVJ Volunteer Army.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, trying to figure out what we got going on with this storm that is out there. In fact, some people are like going, there's 2 storms that are out there, and I'm not even worried about the second one yet.
Let's just deal with one at a time, people.
Exactly. People on social media kind of losing their mind a little bit today, and I understand. Yeah, they are. I
haven't noticed.
Very tense today. Yeah, Hurricane Irma strengthened into a Cat 4, 130-mile-per-hour winds.
Oh, no, you're wrong. It's 150 now.
150, great.
She's 6 miles away, 6 miles an hour away from being a Cat 5.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen some ominous numbers on that. Now, where it might happen, what are they talking about for the center of the storm right now,
They're talking
Virginia?
about they don't know. So she's just now coming up on those leeward islands that are way, way out there, even beyond Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So over the next couple of days, it's going to move over those islands, over Puerto Rico, over parts of Cuba, and then that's when we will know a little bit better. They're saying, much like Jason had in his premonition, that they most likely right now believe it will start to hook a little bit and make more of a northeast turn.
Okay.
And come up one side of Florida, either the west side or the east side or the middle. They don't know which yet because it's too early to tell.
That's what I foreseen.
But that's what Jason had in his premonition, and that's exactly what they are reporting this morning. But just think about that, guys. This thing is 6 miles an hour away from being a Cat 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
that's a big girl. Irma is a beast.
So the big question is, I think ultimately you got to prepare. That's one, and a lot of people were. I saw, some of the photos, and I know that we've gone out and gotten the water and the batteries, and we filled the cars with gas. And somebody said, "Yeah, I'd like to thank all you jerks for blowing up the storm. I can't get gas because the lines are out of gas, and the storm's a week out. And idiots, you guys are going to use all that gas going to work this week. Then what?"
Yeah, I may not be able to get home today.
Look, just don't let your tank go below half. Keep filling it up. And if you have to fill it up every other day, fill it up in the early morning or the late night. There's no lines then.
Mhm.
Stop freaking out.
My gas tank is just about bone dry.
Well, you're a mess. You are the worst person in a hurricane.
Yeah.
Worse? I don't know about that.
I just wish you would get in my car and let me take you, because you would not do well in the storm.
Oh, I do great in storms. I can entertain myself. I can play with myself as far as games.
Well, we know. We know, and that's why you spend every storm alone. Because nobody wants to see that.
You're going to work yourself into a frenzy and rub that thing raw.
I mean with games.
We know what you mean. It's going to fall off.
So the big question, do you stay? Do you go? I think that probably is the next, question, depending on what happens. And the thing that is tough, about all these storms that you get is, even last year, I remember with Hurricane Matthew, it's like it looked like there was no doubt about it.
It was coming right for us.
Did everything. We moved everything inside. It was just, a major pain in the bee, and then, nothing happened.
Well, be thankful nothing happened. See, moving everything inside and having nothing happen is the best case scenario.
Oh, I agree.
It is not something to look at and go, "Oh man, I moved everything inside, damn it, Matthew."
This is
which is the attitude of a lot of people that really pisses me off.
Let people.
Well, you're going to do it anyway.
You need to do it so you can have peace of mind. You got to move your stuff inside. You got to prepare for the worst and pray
Still don't
for
love
the
it.
best.
Yeah, people are going to have their opinions. It's just so funny when all this hurricane stuff, people get mad at people for saying that when they complain, and then when they get mad at people for not complaining, people are going to handle it the way they're going to handle it.
Yeah.
They're going to either get mad, or they're going to get upset, or they're going to be happy.
But we got a gift with Matthew, and we got to look at it like that. We got to be thankful that Matthew didn't hit us.
Sure
because
am.
When I went to bed in Naples on that, whatever it was, like a Wednesday night, everybody said it was going to hit. And I went to bed freaking out for you guys, and then woke up at like 5 a.m. and they're like, it bobbled to the east, and now it's going up to the Carolinas. And that was a blessing.
Don't worry for me and Kevin. We shall be okay.
I don't think you will.
What is going to be your thing? Because I know I wrote out the hurricanes in 2004. And so for me, after going through that, I've kind of told myself that if we're talking anything that's 3 or above, I'm going to get out. I think, right out of 2, no problem. And even if it's a light 3, maybe. But anything you're talking a good 3, 4, 5, then getting out of here.
It's looking like it may hit on the weekend anyway. And so we wouldn't be here at work anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to call it on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it looks like it's coming this way on Thursday, I'm going to leave.
Big question is, where do you go? Because I was, looking at some of the spaghetti models, and it looked like it pretty much covered the entire peninsula of Florida and the ones that I saw, so you don't really know the predictability of that.
Right now, I think the way to go is northwest. Go
Okay.
north, get out of Florida, and then go to the west.
Okay.
Because if it takes that hook, like they're saying, they're expecting it to maybe come up the eastern seaboard, but it's really too early to call it.
Yeah, and then how far north and west do you go? You going to Montana? Or?
Yeah, Montana. That's
Okay.
where I think you should go.
I've always wanted to go to Montana. That's horse country.
Yeah.
I think that's. Don't they call Montana horse country?
Saddle up, bird.
I would love to go out to Montana. Just kind of just get lost in it.
You'd love it. No really tall buildings.
I know. I don't think any people are there
It's
either.
wide open spaces, you little Dixie chick.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So, yeah, everybody kind of does the whole thing that, just be prepared, be ready, keep an eye on it, see what happens, and realizing. But I think ultimately, try to be calm and try to be patient with people.
There are some Category 5 panic attacks going on Facebook right now.
That's not going to help you or anybody. To panic and freak out right now is silly. Now is the time to prepare.
There's hurricane fights breaking out. It's pretty hilarious.
Well, it's kind of funny because we've gotten both sides of it. We've had people who are like upset with us or anything that we've posted on social media about like, you guys are freaking everybody out. Or we've had people be going, you guys aren't freaking out enough.
Yeah, I know.
And so
that's my point.
Don't listen to anybody. You just do
you just can't win.
You can't win. You got to be calm and you got to be prepared.
I can just be Bird over here. That's all I can do. I'm going to buy frozen food from a hurricane.
I'm bringing you to Montana.
I'm definitely buying. My game plan: get the frozen food in the beginning before the power goes out, and eat all your frozen food in the beginning part of the hurricane. How is that not a good idea?
He wants to gorge himself,
He
so he's
bought so
slow and
much.
lethargic.
So many frozen pizzas.
The first 18 hours is frozen food heaven.
Yeah, it's great. Somebody's saying, by the way, Montana's on fire, dudes. They're having some crazy wildfires. So,
Oh, damn.
yeah, maybe that's not
Well,
where you go either.
There goes that plan.
Yeah, dang, just some crazy stuff. And tough for people at work. Somebody says, I'm a nurse at a hospital. We got to stay at the hospital through the whole storm, and we can't bring our family.
Oh.
Remember we worked at a station before where they kind of made us go in and stay in the building? They might have not made you, Kevin. They made me and the producer at the time do it. They made us stay at the building.
Yeah, I know they kind of wanted. I live close, so I drove because I remember there was a funk going on in that building.
My husband has to stay. He works for the ABC affiliate, WPBF. He has to stay. They don't have a choice. Like, they tell them, you're moving in.
What if they said, I'm scared for my safety, I don't like this?
They'd be like, well, go then. You don't have a job when you come back.
Find another job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want to be safe, you should go work at a donut shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. And I would recommend getting all of your updates from like the National Weather Service or something along that, because there are a lot of people, as what's happening with social media, that are sending out reports that aren't really
Don't
what
believe
is accurate.
everything you see on Facebook. Go right to the source.
Yeah, there's a fake picture going around where there's like a mega storm that's hitting.
Yeah.
It's fake.
So go to like the National Weather Service or a reputable meteorological site to get your information.
NOAA, NOAA is a great place.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can also go to the Weather Channel. They get the updates like immediately. Now the planes are flying into the hurricane. Starting yesterday, they had the hurricane hunters. There's 3 of them that were dispatched yesterday. They're going into the eye of the storm, and they're getting the best numbers, the best diagnostics. So trust those. Please don't trust Facebook.
If we get a 3 or below, can I publicly sign the Bronc for a hurricane, for hurricane moments? Ride the whole thing out together.
Yeah, I'm going to be at my place. You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy's and Orange Heavens.
You got the invitation, my friend. No problem. So what are some ways that you can actually beat stress if you're stressing out right now? Easy tips on that coming up next.
We the best music. Another one. truth, the money never lie, no. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dawn. Know you wanna ride now. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, yeah. Hear you sick of all those other imitators. Don't let the only real one intimidate ya. See you watching, don't run out of time now. I'm the one, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm the one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the only one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the only one. Another one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you. I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you. I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you. I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. Don't you know, girl? Don't you know, girl? I am the one for you. I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one.
Yeah, definitely a lot of stress that is going on social media right now. People are seeing the storm updates and they're like, oh my gosh.
It is definitely something to be watching and be concerned about and get your plan together now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely it is. But I think calm preparation is the best way to deal with it.
Because we have several days here. You're talking about a weekend storm.
Mm-hmm.
No freaking out right now.
Right. Just be calm, cool, do what you got to do.
Get your stuff together. You know what I'm doing in my house? I'm packing all my pictures, all my important things, all my little mementos. I'm putting them all in little suitcases. I'm going to put all that in my car.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do get flooding, they don't get my pictures. My pictures are the most important thing to me.
Yeah, good little tips there. Jaybird recommends getting as many frozen foods as you can.
If you front load the first half of the hurricane when there is some power left and the storm's about to approach, there's some wind.
Yeah.
You got those hurricane nerves. Yeah, some bagel bites do help.
That's how you,
You know
stress
what?
relief.
There's plenty of frozen food in Publix. You can't find a bottle of water, but there is plenty of Totino's pizza right now.
And just front load. Cook all your frozen food and then eat it throughout the next day or two.
Okay, I got
It
you.
really does. I know it sounds crazy, but it kind of works.
It kind of works, huh? Yeah. Well, here is weird ways to deal with anxiety attacks and stress. These are some things that they say that you can actually do to kind of like help yourself from going crazy. They say wearing rubber bands around your wrist. Every time you're feeling stressed, lightly snap the rubber band around your arm, and eventually you will theoretically associate feelings of stress with the pinch, and you may subconsciously strive to avoid the feeling. I never heard that in my life.
Ooh, do you have a rubber band, Mama?
Yeah.
I think I might have a hair tie. Will that count? No, it's not really.
It's got to give you a little snap.
No.
And so apparently every time you're feeling stressed, lightly snap the rubber band. And then I guess theoretically you associate feelings of stress with a pinch and you may subconsciously strive to avoid the feeling.
That would work good because anytime I have a major panic attack, I get all fidgety. I look like I'm on meth, and I start to kind of just like.
Try the rubber band thing. See if it works. Just snap it a little bit. Maybe that'll kind of like, because I know you like to put pain into your body.
Well, I mean, I don't
for random things.
I don't know if I like it. I just think I'm just born this way.
We know what you like.
Well, you
a
say
little pleasure with your pain. I know all about you.
To calm yourself to sleep, you say that you'll kick your feet on the hard floor and that the pain will sometimes make you go to sleep.
But I don't know if I necessarily love it. It's just sometimes it calms me.
But that's what I'm saying with this rubber band thing.
I
a little
hear
bit of
ya.
the pain might actually calm you.
I'm into it.
Denny's, we need a rubber band.
Stat.
Another thing is get him a balloon, too. They say if you inflate a balloon, it forces you to breathe deeply while doing something silly, and that sometimes will beat the stress on people.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, okay.
Denny's, we need a balloon. Stat.
A lot of rubber materials today.
Denny's, you need to hop to it.
He's got a balloon.
He's got a balloon. He's
There's
got
a
it all.
rubber band.
Look how good Denny's is over here. We got de-stressed Jaybird.
Denny's, I also need a dill pickle.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Just start naming all kinds of random stuff.
Another weird way to beat anxiety attacks and stress.
Sorry.
Was that the balloon?
I lost my breath.
Okay. They say always have oatmeal ready to eat. Apparently the ingredients in oatmeal has been proven to lower blood pressure.
Oh.
Okay.
Denny's oatmeal?
Yep.
Denny's, we need oatmeal. Stat.
They say force laughing. Even if you're not in the mood to laugh because it reduces cortisol levels and releases endorphins.
Yes.
Okay, I agree. I feel a little better.
You do, right.
I feel more relaxed.
And finally, a weird way they say to beat some stress, the nail polish dot. They say that you place a dot of nail polish on your cell phone, reminding you to slow down and relax before answering your phone. What?
Oh, it's almost like a marker. It kind of hits your reset button. When you see that dot, that's your sign to say, okay, make sure you're calm. It's a reminder.
Slow it down.
Okay.
You got the rubber band. Wow, Denny's is quick.
He's on it. Okay, so whenever you start to feel stressed, try snapping that rubber band and see if that starts to work.
All right, the dirt of the day is coming up next.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Forced laughing.
Can't wait for that.
He almost seems excited for it, Virginia.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. One accident right now. You'll find that up north on the Treasure Coast I-95 northbound approaching Canner Highway. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia. You know, when I find something amazing, I want to spread the word, and that is what I've found in this brand new, to me, line of feminine care products. I know it's not normally something you hear about on the radio, but we all use them, girls, and when I find something amazing, I like to tell everybody about it. Organic is the only brand of feminine care products that have complete protection for you and your sensitive skin. They have no perfume, no chlorine. They're free from all latex and dyes. They're super absorbent, and they don't have any of the chemicals or yucky stuff that some of the other products have. Organic products are completely biodegradable, and you can find yours just like I found mine right there on the top shelf of the feminine care section at CVS. It's a white and green package, and it's complete protection for you and your sensitive skin. ORGANYC. That's ORGANYC. Find out more details right now and get your samples online waiting for you right now at organyc.net.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No, it's time for buyers to save thousands during the model year-end closeout at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
Want a truck? Arrigo has over 650 Rams, 1,500 heavy duties, quad cabs, 4x4s, diesels, dualies. Every new Ram up to 10 grand off MSRP while they last during Ram Power Days.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Heads up, we're going back in time to 1977. Bell bottoms, disco, CB radios, streakers, and Ford F-Series starts its epic run as the best-selling trucks in America. Fast forward to 2017, and F-Series is still king for 40 straight years. How do you own first place for that long? The answer is not some mystery wrapped inside an enigma. It isn't some philosophy revealed only by an all-knowing dude with a big beard and a crazy robe sitting on top of some mountain in the Himalayas. No. Because here's the deal, my two-belted friends. The answer is rock-solid durability, up to the nanosecond technology and jaw-dropping capability. The trinity of tough. That's why F-Series trucks are the trucks more people count on to do the job than any other brand. And that's why the competition hasn't been number one since 8-Tracks. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 40 straight years.
Hey, you ever thought about doing a LASIK procedure? Do you need glasses or contact lenses? If you do and you're tired of just in a sense being tethered to both of those items, try out LASIK, because you won't need any glasses, you won't need contact lenses. It will free up your time and also alleviate some of the aggravation and steps you've got to get ready in the morning. Plus, if you're trying to take a shower and you can't tell the shampoo from the conditioner, or you're going to the gym or the beach and it's just an added inconvenience, it is a lot easier and a lot better to make that investment in you. And right now at Panu, they've got a great payment plan, 0 down and 0 interest. And just for listening to the KVJ show, you can get $500 off. All you got to do is go online, PANNUlaser.com. That's PANNUlaser.com. And you will literally change your life with an easy-to-do LASIK procedure. Go in, get it done, drive yourself home, and go back the very next day. That's what I did, and I love Panu. And tell everybody to go check it out, PANNUlaser.com.
Hear that? That was the sound of last weekend as it passed you by. Why? Because you weren't a Hilton weekender. You could have been a visiting the famous mouse in Orlando weekender, a moving to the music in Miami weekender, or even a catching some rays on the beaches of Boca weekender. But don't worry, there's always next weekend.
Whatever kind of weekender you are, there's a Hilton for you. Join the Weekenders. For the lowest prices on 14 hotel brands, book direct at Hilton.com. Must be a Hilton Honors member.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Are you sick of the career that you have picked? Maybe you're doing something you don't love? Well, the Connecticut School of Broadcasting is such a great school because if you have a love for TV production or radio, this is the best school to go to. Campuses in North Palm Beach and a new campus in Pembroke Pines. So if you're in South Florida, guys, there is a campus for you. My experience with the Connecticut School of Broadcasting has been great because I started off learning all the basics and now I have a career in radio broadcasting. The great thing the Connecticut School of Broadcasting offer are day and night classes so anybody can do this. The thing that hooked me was the studio tour. You go there, you visit the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, they show you the entire campus. You're going to fall in love with it right away. I know I did. Visit GoCSB.com. That's GoCSB.com. Check out all the information they provide for you. They've got some great stuff on their website. Don't forget, campuses in North Palm Beach and a new campus in Pembroke Pines. Hit up their website, GoCSB.com. Connecticut School of Broadcasting, reinventing training and broadcast media.
So excited. I'm going to see Dr. Rankin today. He's going to get me my little Botox so when I'm all stressed out about the hurricane, I don't add 15 new wrinkles to my face like I did during Hurricane Matthew. It doesn't matter what you're thinking about. Small stuff like the Botox, the Restylane, all that stuff. Dr. Rankin does it. All the way to the big stuff like the mommy makeovers and the tummy tucks and the breast augmentations. He is amazing. Dr. Rankin did my mommy makeover and I'm so pleased with my results. I love him. I love his demeanor. I love his staff. As soon as you go in there and you meet him and you meet his staff, you will get it. They are all on the same page. They're all good listeners. They actually care. It's a vibe that is just unlike any other place in town. Aqua Plastic Surgery. These guys do it right. Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev are amazing. Dr. Rankin is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. Dr. Dev went to Harvard Medical School, and together they are just simply amazing. Right now they're offering $500 off your mommy makeover too. So call them and set up your consultation. 561-776-2830 or go online, see real before and after pictures right now at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Your call will be answered by the next available representative. Thank you for holding. How may I assist you?
We were just broken into, and we need a home security system.
Oh, sorry. Wrong department. Please hold.
The best home security isn't hard to get. With Simply Safe, you can get comprehensive, professionally monitored home security online without the hold time or runaround.
Right now, get $100 off Simply Safe's special summer package. Visit simplysafe.com/best100. Hurry, this offer ends soon.
Dealing with ADHD, depression, anxiety, or sleep challenges? Using 21st century technology, NeuroCore addresses these symptoms at their core. Their program is like physical therapy for the brain. Learn more at neurocorecenters.com.
Shop Lowe's and save big with up to 40% off appliance special values. That's up to 40% off some of the best brands in the business. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Offer valid 8/24 through 9/13. Exclusions apply. See store for details. U.S. only.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your dirt of the day, I will tell you what happened. Lady Gaga had to postpone some concerts. What's going on with her health? That update for all you little monsters coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, Chance the Rapper. I mean, he's talking pretty serious stuff here. We've heard about all the deaths happening in Chicago. It's just like a record year in murders in that city. And I guess Chance the Rapper talked about having a gun pulled on him in Chicago.
I've been home for a little over a month since getting back from tour. And twice, just in the last month since I've been back, I've had someone tell me that they were going to shoot me. This is obviously, it was just talk, but both were small altercations, and I could tell immediately upon point of contact that these young people had a chip on their shoulder, that they felt undervalued or cheated. And that's the way Chicago is. And in the summertime, when people are supposed to be outside enjoying themselves, there's an undercurrent of something ominous.
Scary stuff. I mean, Chicago just sounds like a killing ground right now.
Yeah, it's been really bad there for years, and it seems like every year it gets worse and worse.
Man.
Is it all of Chicago or just parts of it?
I mean, it's parts of it. You know, that was one of the things that they've been saying. In America, we had this urbanization where a lot of people were moving back into the cities, in American cities. And now with some of the violence that's happened, it's kind of the trend starting to reverse a little bit again, especially in places like Chicago. You can move out to the outskirts and there's a ton of, suburbs around Chicago, and that's starting to kind of reverse itself, and people are not moving to the downtown areas as much as they were before because of the violence.
Taylor Swift has trademarked a bunch of catchphrases and lyrics from her upcoming album. The album is set to be released November 10th. In the meantime, she's trademarking a lot of stuff and lyrics from her words and her songs because she's going to put them on t-shirts and notebooks and guitar picks. Phrases like, "The old Taylor can't come to the phone right now because she's dead." You can find those on everything from jewelry to bags to t-shirts.
But why is the old Taylor dead? I mean, I don't get it.
Well, because they forced her to become this new Taylor. Look what they made her do. They made her be this new, mean, evil, nasty Taylor. She used to be nice.
But who's they? Is this John Mayer? Is this Katy Perry? Is this all the haters?
The Kardashians. It's Kanye.
Ah.
It's Katy Perry.
Okay, this thing's got layers to it. I didn't know it was so deep.
Look what they made her do. They made her now be hard and nasty.
She's so hard.
So good. And finally here, what's going on with Lady Gaga? She had to postpone last night's concert in Montreal. She's been feeling ill since she performed in the rain in New York City. She performed at Citi Field, and I guess she got all rained on, and she hasn't been the same since. She said she's sorry to anybody who was supposed to be seeing her in Montreal. She's going to do her best to reschedule those dates. So if you have a ticket for that one, hold on to it.
I saw a clip. She's with her dancers on stage, and someone throws, it looks like some type of memento, and they overshoot it, and it hits her right in the head. And her dancers look like they're about to start eating the crowd. They're so angry. They bow up like, "What are you doing to Gaga?
You don't hit Gaga."
And then Gaga's like, "Guys, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Let peace reign."
It's a pretty good clip.
They're saying, a respiratory infection and laryngitis. That will definitely get in the way of you performing. So best wishes to Gaga to get over that.
Backup dancers so fierce.
Oh, they bowed up real quick.
I challenge you to a dance-off.
That's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, I got some birthdays going on here today. In fact, I'm going to throw out one from over the weekend. Serena Williams had her baby in West Palm Beach at St. Mary's.
The baby is born, a little baby girl.
Yeah, on Friday. Here's
Happy birthday, baby girl.
Venus talking a little bit about her sister and the new baby.
Just want to know your feelings on becoming an aunt again.
Obviously I'm super excited. I mean, words can't describe.
Is she morphing into Michael Jackson?
I don't know, but she sounds pumped.
Wow.
I think it was after a tennis tournament. It's like, yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
Did they interview her in a public library? Was she not allowed to talk?
Not sure she didn't like the question. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, it didn't go over real well. Got to say happy birthday. We got some celebrities having a birthday today. What up? Happy birthday to Kat Grant, turning 28. Rose McGowan is 44. Michael Keaton is also turning 66. So some of the birthdays going on out there. Also a happy belated 9th birthday to Cameron. We got to meet his family and his grandpa, Papa Dukes.
Yes.
Papa Dukes.
So Cameron's turning 9, and Papa Dukes is his grandfather. So happy birthday, Cameron.
Yeah, and there's a nice video that is up. Big thanks to the people that helped us out get Papa Dukes around some of the classic cars that he loves so much.
Yeah, poor Papa Dukes. He's on hospice, so it was really awesome for him to be able to have those cars around him that he grew up with. One of those trucks in the Classic Car Museum, he used to own as a young man.
Yeah.
So he was just like, whoa.
Blown away.
Blown away. That was
Very
awesome.
Cool. And some KVJ Nationers made that happen.
Yes,
so thank
they
you guys.
did.
Also got Jessica out there wishing her sister Katie Teets a happy birthday.
Hey.
When they're together, they listen. When they're apart, they still listen and talk about it, bringing them worlds together.
Nice.
Also, Angie from Allentown, Pennsylvania wants to wish CJ in Boynton Beach a happy 22nd birthday. Auntie Tracy, a birthday shout out to my faux nieces, Taylor and Charlotte.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Stevie is turning 16. That's from Mom and Dad.
Stevie.
Also got a little shout out to my son Jordan, turning 11 today. That is from Alice D.
Happy birthday, Jordan.
Yeah, from the Pizzle. Also got a birthday wish to Crystalline coming in here today. And also birthday to CJ, number one superhero, love his number one fans, Jack, Kayla, and Abby.
Crystalline, CJ.
Got a birthday you want to get on the KVJ show? All you got to do is let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com, and we will get it on for you. Mail at kvjshow.com. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, Jaybird's Ann sounds off on the Exorcism he's thinking about attending. Is she into it or not? We'll find out coming up next.
I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I wanna let it take control. Cause every time that she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing. Yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. She says that she's never afraid. Just picture everybody naked. She really doesn't like to wait. Not really into hesitation. Pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing. Yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. Cause if we lost our minds and we took it way too far, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. And we stumbled in the dark, I know we'd be alright. I know we would would it be alright? Cause if we lost our minds and we took it way too far, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. We stumbled in the dark, I know we'd be alright. We would be alright. Oh, I've been shaking, I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions, baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions, baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Well, Jaybird has had this opportunity to go and film an exorcism, and being the host of the Weird and Whatever podcast, apparently he thinks this is something that might be a good idea.
Got a lot of mixed opinions on this. Some people are really mad that I was even considering doing this.
Right.
And then there's other people getting mad at me saying, look, we don't believe in exorcisms. We're skeptics. We would like to see proof of something if it is real. And that's where I was coming from. I would like to film this to show, hey guys, this is what happens during an exorcism. Do you believe it or do you not? That's the whole point of the Weird and Whatever podcast, is to disprove things.
Why can't you just set up your little tripod, put your camera on it, and leave the room before they call out the demon from the person's soul?
Yeah, I hear you, but I really do need to be in the room. I need to experience it. If I'm not in the room, if you're not in the room along with the camera, people can say anything. Anything can be doctored. Anything can be off of the camera. I need to be in there.
These demons soul jump. I do not feel like coming in here and doing a show with you if you're possessed by this devil.
Might have a deeper voice.
Oh,
Might sound sexy.
That's what it's about. She doesn't want someone having a deeper voice than she does.
I'm the only one that can sound like a man around here.
She wants the baritone voice.
There are a lot of videos on YouTube, but what you're saying is that you want the ability to see it with your own eyes, just to...
Well, I would know if it was staged or not, if I was in there.
Is it worth the risk, though?
Well, like I said, there's two different types of people who are saying, you definitely got to do it. I want to see it. And there's other people like Virginia who are freaking out about it.
You set up 3 cameras. You tell everybody in the room, nobody touch my cameras.
Yeah, I hear you.
Nobody can edit stuff out.
Yeah, you can totally... That's one of the biggest knocks on all this stuff.
You will know that nobody edited that video because you'll know that it just ran consistently the whole time. It's just as good as being in there, but the devil can't jump in your soul.
It's really not, and I don't want to keep arguing this because there's things people can do off of a camera that you can't see that can without a doubt doctor anything of that kind.
No, but I'm saying you will know in your heart.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are saying that, yes, this is not a good idea, and a lot of people are not in favor of you doing it, but you are a grown man who is capable of making his own choices.
Sometimes I don't feel like it.
I know. People wouldn't like you to. Maybe Aunt Ann would be one of them. How does she feel about you going to an exorcism?
Look, I think Aunt Ann and Virginia are 2 peas in a pod.
Okay, good. So she's talking sense into you, hopefully.
So here you are with producer Denny's and Aunt Ann talking about the exorcism.
Because Denny's on Team Exorcism. He thinks we should totally do it.
Hey, would he be there filming it with you?
Oh, he'd be... Oh, come on. Of course he would be.
Okay, all right. Of course he would be. Here's what Aunt Ann said.
That stuff is garbage, and you don't mess around with that kind of shit because you can get hurt. It's demonic.
All I'm going to be doing is filming. I'm not going to be messing with anything.
You're going to be near it. Believe me, Jason, I know what I'm talking about because of that guy Gordy I knew.
Gordy?
Gordy. This Gordy guy messed around with this shit.
Gordy?
Gordy. He sounds legit.
Gordy back in the neighborhood.
Okay. And he got hurt bad. This is definitely a realm you want to stay away from. You don't want to end up like Gordy, believe me.
Well, do we know what really happened to Gordy? Do we even know he was hurt badly?
Is Gordy even still with
what
us?
Happened?
I think Gordy's still in the old neighborhood.
Is he still possessed, or what happened to Gordy?
It just went bad.
What's going on with Gordy?
It's probably some guy that she just didn't like. He's possessed.
I really want to know what's going on with Gordy.
You don't think it'd be cool if we saw somebody and saw if they were possessed?
Your eyes look possessed from all the grass you've been smoking. Denny, you high now?
Jeez.
In Ann's defense, my boy looked torn up from the floor up.
Turn quick, though, Denny.
I'm sure he was just tired.
Turn real quick.
He looked real tired. He did. My boy looks real tired.
Oh, Denny, you high now?
How are you supposed to answer that? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Exactly.
I love that pause.
That's not real convincing.
You got to think about it.
Denny's.
I mean,
With your mother being Catholic, you should know better.
But I'm not Catholic.
Watch your mouth, Jay.
Watch my mouth. Why? It's not. I don't. Why? That's not even
It's
offensive.
blasphemy.
she's got a point, Bird. I think you're right, Ann. I think that's why Bird's single.
I agree.
You are Catholic. You take the religion of your mother. If your
And
mother
Denny's
was
is
Catholic, you're Catholic.
I'm not Catholic. I don't practice.
You have to take the religion of your mother.
What are
You're breaking the code.
What are you talking about? I'm not Catholic.
Well, if your mother was Catholic, you're Catholic.
Oh, I'm not getting into a holy war with you, Virginia.
Bring on your holy war.
A lot of guilt over here, huh?
Oh my God! I'm getting it from all ends here.
This is why you're single, Jay, because you waste your time on bullshit.
Oh, here we go.
Well, Denny set the whole thing up. If you listen to a couple seconds before, Denny's planted the seed to get this all going again.
Oh, we did, huh? So we got bloodshot eyes and lonely eyes.
Yeah, at least when you get possessed, you won't be lonely. It'll be you and the devil.
Oh, yeah.
Have a partner.
I agree with you, Ann.
Thank you.
I think this is why.
Thank you, Dennis.
All right, Denny, shut up.
Don't tell him to shut up.
What?
Don't tell him to shut up. He's talking the truth.
Oh, now he can. Now
he's the truth this time.
Now
I
he's
agree
cool.
with Ann on
Now
this.
he's cool.
What, Denny's?
I agree with Ann.
Oh,
Yeah, Denny's doing it right. He's getting married.
Yeah.
See, Denny's agrees with me. Just knock off the demonic bullshit, Jason. You're not doing an exorcism, Jay, because you don't even know how to do one to begin.
I'm just gonna film it.
No, you don't, Jay. The priest. That's a priest job. If they do it right,
All right.
do something normal. Have a date.
Do some normal stuff.
Normal.
She does have a point.
Not a big fan of the exorcism. A lot, Ann is.
I'm a big fan of this. Okay, so like if this does happen, is it have a scheduled date when it'd be going down?
It doesn't sound creepy at all. Thursday at 10 p.m. in Okeechobee.
This Thursday?
This Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh, the skies might be spooky and everything.
Yeah, I don't know if Ann's going to approve of this.
He gets possessed right before the storm.
I don't want to end up
Great.
I don't want to end up like Gordy.
Yeah, we need to check in on Gordy.
I do need to do a follow-up on Gordy.
I need more details.
Is he alive?
Is he alive? Great question.
What is going on with Gordy? All righty. Well, a lot of people are talking about the storm, Hurricane Irma, coming up in just about maybe 40 minutes. I think there's going to be another update. The latest on, if you're following it, it's too soon to call, but with every single update, it does look more and more like a realistic possibility that it is going to be coming somewhere to the Florida Peninsula, whether through the Keys, maybe it could go up through the state. It is starting to look like a bigger storm as well. 150-mile-an-hour winds is what they had said, at the 5 a.m. update, Virginia?
They did, yeah. It's just 6 miles per hour away from being a Cat 5.
Mm-hmm.
It is a super strong Cat 4. Irma is nothing to scoff at.
Mm-hmm. So if you go online, in fact, we'll put up a link. You should, if you've been around, you know all the preparations that you should be taking from water and boarding up and getting any kind of loose material from your yard inside.
Today's
batteries.
the day. Today's the day to start doing all that stuff because they're talking about the storm coming this weekend. So it's Tuesday. You have plenty of time to prepare and get your plan in effect and get ready for the storm so you're not panicked. Preparation will put your mind at ease.
Yeah.
When your mind's at ease, you're not going to be stressed and panicked and freaking out. That's what we need.
Also, another thing on your checklist, too, that somebody had texted into us here. It says, before the storm comes, it's also a good idea to make sure that your medication is in place and that you've got enough because drugstores may not be open after the storm.
It's very true.
And if you really need daily meds, then you got to make sure that you should get it. And in fact, they wrote, as a law enforcement officer, I went to many calls after the storm where people do not have their medications. They ran out, and I got to take them to the hospital.
And two, if you're evacuating, make sure you take all of that with you.
Do you still have a ping pong table, Kev?
No, did I have a ping pong table?
Thank you for asking the important hurricane questions, though.
I thought you did have a ping pong. Look, you don't think boredom is going to be a big part of?
Did I have a ping pong table?
I thought you had a ping pong table. It could have been a different friend. I thought you had one.
Did I have a ping pong table?
I've got this cool thing. It's a net that you put on to your dinner table.
Yes. Oh,
And
yeah,
you
we
can
did have that. That's
you can
right.
make your dinner table into a ping pong table.
Kevin said it before. You don't want to be hunkered down with boredom. That's another thing. Just think about
Well, the good news is no one's going to be bored at Kevin's house because Jaybird's going to be possessed and
have lots of
staying
fun.
at Kevin's house
You have lots
with
of
a
fun.
hurricane.
Boy, you think going through a hurricane's tough. Try going through a hurricane possessed.
The Mexican queen kicks your ass because you're the devil.
Cat 4 storm, Cat 5 demon.
Kevin, you got to get that on video.
How awful would that be for Kevin? He's trapped in a hurricane with a possessed coworker.
It'd be pretty bad, yeah. It'd be pretty bad. I'm not going to lie.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, you're right. Never a dull moment. Got any comments about the storm? Anything coming up? You can always text us 877-979-WRMF or call in 877-979-9763. Coming up here in a couple of minutes. Got another round of Think Fast. Oh, yeah, baby. Who is with it today? We'll find out coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're now seeing some major delays in Lake Worth. 3 left lanes blocked due to a crash on 95 southbound at 10th Avenue North. You'll see traffic delays back to Forest Hill Boulevard in that situation. We also have a pair of disabled vehicles. Keep an eye out for the first one in Boca Raton on 95 southbound at Palmetto Park Road. The second one in Boynton Beach. That's also on 95 southbound. That one beyond Woolbright. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hey, it's Virginia. You know, I found a great product, and when I find something awesome, I want to spread the word to my girls all about it. Organic is my favorite new line of feminine care products. You know, I'm all about the organic foods and lotions and makeup, and now, if you're like me and you've got sensitive skin, this is so exciting because Organic is the only brand of feminine care products that offer complete protection for you and your sensitive skin. I have used them now 2 months in a row, and I know that they are amazing from personal use. 100% certified organic cotton, great for sensitive skin. So easy to find it right where I found it on the top shelf of the feminine care section right there at CVS. It's in that white and green package. You can't miss it. You know, a lot of the traditional big brands that I've been using for years, I didn't even realize had perfume and chlorine and latex and dyes and wood pulp. Okay, wood pulp, I don't want that in or on my body. That's why I'm so excited about Organic, spelled ORGANYC. They're completely biodegradable and awesome for sensitive skin. ORGANYC.
There's nothing better than a sweet, juicy peach. Except a sweet, creamy McCafe peach smoothie. Did you know that August is National Peach Month? To celebrate, McDonald's is offering any size McCafe peach smoothie for just $1.49 for a limited time. Make it a McCafe moment with a sweet sip of McCafe peach smoothie. Hurry, peach season won't last long. A la carte only, prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Big day?
Yeah, I have a lot on my plate.
I can see that. McGriddles, hash browns, and a coffee?
Well, I do have a big to-do list.
Well, I have a big to-do list, too. Crispy hash browns, fluffy eggs.
That's your to-do list?
Part of it. I also have crispy bacon, flaky biscuits, fresh...
No matter what your day brings, there's a McDonald's for every morning. And for a limited time, enjoy any 2 sausage or chorizo burritos for just $2. Yeah, any 2, just $2. At participating McDonald's, single item at regular price. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
You may not even realize this, but you can save a ton of money if you shop at the first part of the month when you're looking for a brand new car at Bremen BMW. Now through September 15th, this is the best time for you to shop early and save more money. You could get a bigger selection and better savings, like an extra $1,000 off a new BMW and over $1,500 in early month benefits. Put it all together, that's as much as $2,500 you can save if you go shopping before September 15th. Right now, you can get a new BMW for just $219 a month. Great selections, great savings going on right now, and you can start by looking online, BraemanBMW.com. You can see all the different cars they got, the makes, the models, start picking out everything you want, and they've even got somebody there in a chat room willing to help you out should you have any kind of questions about your brand new BMW. Doing it better than anybody else, and they have for over 30 years with automotive excellence. With 2 locations, one in West Palm Beach, the other in Jupiter. When you want to shop early, you want to save more, you want to go with Braeman BMW.
Right now, the exact radio commercial you are listening to is being broadcast on other stations, so don't even think about switching. If you switch to anything, go to geico.com and see how easy it is to switch and save on car insurance. Geico's been saving people money for over 75 years. And now the news. My mother-in-law is coming to stay for a few weeks. I can't wait.
When you think about South Florida, you think about bikinis and smooth, sexy skin, not shaving and waxing. So toss the razor and wax for good and enjoy the freedom and soft skin that comes with laser hair removal. Right now, Body Details is offering up to 60% off, so there's no better time to try laser hair removal with our true laser specialists. Visit bodydetails.com, that's bodydetails.com, to book your free consultation today.
If you're noticing you're starting to feel a little bit run down, or if you think you're going to get sick, the place to go is to Revitalive. Revitalive can boost up that immune system that you got, and it will also give you more energy. The reason why is because it is 100% vitamin infusion. The vitamins you take over the counter, only 20% vitamin infusion. Along with all that energy and better and more built-up immune system, you'll also have a more youthful appearance. So many great benefits to go see Dr. Azili and his team at Revitalive on Indiantown Road in Jupiter, and online, it's revitaliv.com. It's revitaliv.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm start to our Tuesday morning across Palm Beach County, waking up with temperatures near 80 degrees. Could see a few showers moving onshore for the morning drive, but better chances of rainfall. And a few thunderstorms return this afternoon with highs near 90 and a heat index in the triple digits. We'll be keeping a very close eye on Irma as we make our way closer to the weekend. We will likely see impacts from that storm.
You've heard the saying, seeing is believing, right? Well, with Taco Bell's new Strawberry Poppin' Candy Freeze, hearing is believing. That's because its delicious, icy strawberry freeze is filled with real poppin' candy. The new Strawberry Poppin' Candy Freeze, only at Taco Bell. The only freeze that you can see, taste, and hear.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, coming up, I know it's a month away and we got some other things on our mind right now, but the KVJ 5K Glow Run is still right around the corner, and everywhere I go, people are like going, oh yeah, we're going to be running. It's going to be such a great race. It's a night race, it's a glow race, and the proceeds are going to benefit our charity Little Smiles, which is so necessary for kids in area hospitals and shelters to make sure that they've got something to entertain themselves, because for them, a lot of times they are stuck up in these hospitals and in the shelters, and trying to find something to do to pass along the time is tough.
It's going to be a fun night. And yeah, you're helping Little Smiles. The party starts and finishes right there at Clematis by night.
Mm-hmm.
So there's beer, there's food, there's live music. My Joe sent me an email over the weekend. He's like, I'm running it again this year, except I'm not going to drink 3 beers before I run it like I did last year.
Yeah, might be good advice. You know, you can drink that after
Exactly.
the race.
Drink the beer after you run the race.
Yeah. Get signed up right now. You get a men's or woman's tee, a finisher medal, glow swag, everything right there. KVJ5K.com. Online to sign up now. KVJ5K.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at KVJShow.com.
All right, you guys ready to think fast here today? Let's see who can do it, baby.
I'm ready.
All right, when you think you know the answer, you just blurt it right out. Don't even worry about buzzing in with your name. Get those brains going here. All right, first topic I got for you here today in Think Fast. All right, name something you'd find in a bedroom that starts with the letter L.
Lamp!
Oh,
Virginia
V got it.
is in first, yep.
Suits his MMA at the moment.
I love Lamp.
Where'd Suits go?
Suits
Okay.
isn't feeling well today.
Is Suits vomiting?
I think so.
There's some rumors. I don't know.
The rumor that Suits is upchucking.
Oh,
It's been very,
no.
very vocal.
Oh, that's tough.
Suits, if you're in the bathroom and you can hear us,
Flush twice.
we're praying for you.
And don't let that tie dip in the bowl.
That's a
That'd
good
be depressing.
You do not want to vomit, Ty.
Nah, you don't want that at all. All right. Ginny got the first point here. Next up, name something that you find in the freezer that starts with the letter P.
Pizza! Pizza.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Jaybird.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm trying to. I'm sorry.
This is how he scares Denny's, and Denny's can't answer because he's just so.
Look,
We're
I know
all
one,
scared of him.
I know one speed.
All right, next up here. Think fast. A type of flower that starts with the letter P.
Pansy.
I think we got Bird in first.
Oh, jeez.
What'd you say?
Petunia?
That's not right.
A petunia?
There's no Petunia.
Thought her Petunia.
I heard Petunia.
Petunia, tomato, Yamato.
I said pansy. That works.
Okay.
I mean, a pansy is more of a legit flower.
Then a petunia? Or petunia? What did I say? I don't know.
I think he said Petunia.
We don't know because our judge is in the bathroom ralphing.
No, he's back, and he
he's back?
is giving the point to Denny's there, yeah.
Just in time.
All right, next up here. Think fast. Three-way tie. Name something you'd find at a doctor's office that starts with the letter R.
Router. A rule.
Room.
Robe.
Rolling bed.
Raw.
RX.
Raw.
Registered nurse.
Registered nurse. What
What about
that?
rolling
Yeah.
bed? Didn't that?
Rolling bed should be counted before registered nurse.
Rolling bed? The doctor's office?
Rolling bed.
A gurney?
I don't know. Look, I'm staying out of it. Let the
That one was hard.
Rubber glove?
Rubber
Oh, rubber glove.
Yeah, rubber glove.
Who gets the point on that?
Oddly enough, Jaybird, I think, for giving the
Really?
point on that. Yeah.
I don't want
it
no
wasn't pretty.
I don't want no controversy.
Wasn't pretty.
I don't want this controversy.
Jaybird up 2-1 over Virginia and Denny's here. Think fast. Name a shoe brand that starts with the letter U.
Yugs. Are you
Uggs.
Uggs.
Yugs.
What's my problem?
Yugs.
I meant to say hugs.
Yugs. All right, Denny's ties it up with Bird here.
I gave that to you.
Yeah.
See what happens here. This could wrap it all up. If either one of them gets it, Virginia could tie it here. All right, think fast. Name something you'd find on a salad bar that begins with the letter B.
Bacon bitch.
Whoa!
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
The man loves a buffet counter.
I do love that.
He doesn't love salad.
Yeah.
But I do. I like a buffet salad bar.
Okay.
Mention
what it
the
is.
only non-vegetable in the bar.
He really did. I knew he was going to be able to find something that's non-vegetable.
It's over.
He
It's
doesn't
over.
use
You
any
win.
lettuce ever.
You win. Yeah. All right. Today, for Call 'em Out, we've actually got a specific theme here today. That's what we're going to let you do. Top complaint you have of your boss.
Ooh.
Could be current, could be past. You can remain anonymous. You can also text us.
Do we go in on you?
Yes, you can.
'Cause you're our boss.
I don't care. Go right ahead. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Let us know right now the top complaint you have of your boss on the KVJ show.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends. tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. It's the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
All right, what would you say is the top complaint you have of your boss? Now, you can safely and anonymously text your answer to us at 877-979-WRMF or 877-979-9763.
Is our voice disguiser working? I'm going to go outside and call.
No, you got to do your own voice disguise where you talk like this.
I'm just kidding. I love our bosses.
We'll change your name as well. You can do that. And, if it's maybe a former boss.
There you
that,
go.
You want to use. Then
Former boss. Oh, let me add him.
You can say.
Floodgates opening.
Oh, I'm hungry.
What was it about them? What is your top complaint you have of your boss?
He almost ruined our career. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
We got Maribel on here from Sunrise. Maribel, what would you say top complaint of your boss?
Actually, it's kind of serious. I am uncomfortable with the way that my boss addresses everyone in the office. Despite the fact that we have many women employees, he's always referring to us as like you guys or my dudes, and I find it exceedingly inappropriate. The majority of the employees do not qualify as a guy or a dude, and I find it sexist, behavior and detrimental to my fellow women coworkers because we have it hard enough competing with men as it is. We should be identified correctly and taken seriously. This is why women don't get paid equal to men.
It's so funny that every woman I work with makes so much more money than I do.
Sure.
Defying the odds.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't. So you really think that, like, if your boss, say, like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" or it'll be like calling a woman dude is.
Well, I've heard people go, "What's up, dudes?" meaning just as a group, and it's. I don't think that's sexist. I think you're being a little oversensitive on that.
Is he like a laid back kind of like guy, Maribel?
Well, he is, but I find that that's too laid back. If he's the boss, he should have an appropriate, response to that.
So,
he also says, fellas, it's like every single...
Yeah.
If you walk in front of a group of people, you're like, hey, what's going on, guys? It's not like, well, I want to keep women down.
I've done that to like a group of like 2 or 3 women. I'm like, ladies, and it's nothing intentional that I mean to do. I'm not like going at it to keep you down.
But being so sensitive.
Virginia, you get called a dude a lot here on this show.
I do.
That's because she's got the biggest set of nards on the program.
It doesn't offend me.
Yeah.
Now, do I see her point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But I also think you got to pick your battles, and this is not that big of a deal. If this is the worst thing that you have to deal with in the workplace, I think you got it pretty lucky. Unless he's coming at you with aggression or he's sexualizing you or something like that. I mean, I just don't think calling you dude or calling you guys is something to fight about.
That is political correctness taken to the next level.
If he's calling her dude, he's like, hey, what's up, dude?
No. If you're going, what's up, dudes? That's different. You're just talking to a group of people.
Yeah, but if he sees a woman, is that come off as offensive, Virginia? If your boss sees you and says, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
If it's one-on-one,
is that worse?
Weird.
Is that worse than guys?
But if he's saying it to a group, he probably doesn't mean anything by it.
That's what I'm saying.
He's probably just like, "Hey, dudes, what's going on?" to the group.
I've known guys and girls to call guys and girls dudes all the time. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? It's not. Can we consider what it is, please, and stop saying that we're holding women back by saying, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Come on.
So you're saying if the top complaint Maribel has about her boss is the fact that he just throws out that
She's being
general
oversensitive.
guy term for anybody, no matter what your sexual orientation is.
There are times when sexism really does happen in the workplace.
Yes, and thank goodness you don't have to deal with that.
All right.
You guys know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do, dude.
877-979-WRMF. Mm-hmm. Got something you want to complain about? What's your top complaint of your boss? Somebody texted in, said, I had a boss that always left the top few buttons of his shirt open with full-on chest hair always popping out. He always had dip in his mouth, and if he was at my desk, he'd spit in my trash can.
Oh, jeez.
That's so gross.
Oh, I wonder if he's single.
Oh, my goodness.
Blech.
Yeah. A couple comments about the call that we just got from Maribel as well. 877-979-WRMF. Some people are saying, get over yourself, dude. Give me a break. Who gives a bleep about somebody calling someone guys? This lady needs to get off the air. Worst call I've heard in a long time.
It really does. It annoyed the crap out of me.
Well, it's not real. I mean, there are plenty of things to be mad about, that are real in the workplace, real discrimination. I don't think this is it, guys.
I love a boss that would come up and go, what's up, my dudes? It would be all laid back like that.
He wants to be one of the boys with you. You should be grateful for that.
And one of the girls now.
And one of the girls, too.
Please hang up on her. Call the ambulance for that caller. She needs to get over herself.
No way.
She's ridiculous. Get a life.
It was pretty bad.
Somebody said a former boss used to joke about being afraid of me because I was Latin and likely had knives with me at all times. I never found that funny, and I should have reported him to HR. That's a good complaint to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on your way out, you cut him.
We got Tara on here from West Palm. Tara, top complaint you have about your boss.
Okay. Well, the top one has to be that there is no accountability. Everybody makes mistakes. We're all human. We make mistakes too, and we are being held accountable for it as employees. Huge mistakes are being made on our boss's end where our paycheck, it's not in full because our time card was approved without it actually being verified. And instead of getting an apology for that or getting it fixed and just apologizing and letting it go, we get punished every single time a mistake is being pointed out.
Wow, that's rude.
We get nickel and dimed. We get the morale is basically on the all-time low because at the end of the day, whether it was our mistake or not, we end up being punished for it. Everybody hates going in.
Ugh.
Wow.
That sounds
Yeah.
awful. What a dirtbag.
I don't think bosses, sometimes when they don't have any perception of the morale in the office, that's a bad boss to work for.
Well, you're never going to have your employees out there doing their best if they're mad at you because you're not paying them right.
Right.
If you're trying to sneak money out of their check and they're walking around disgruntled like that, they're not going to be good employees for you. You're not going to get the best work out of them.
I'd like to call out our bosses. I've been trying to have a sit down with them for a while now about getting changing the vending machine over here.
Okay.
Kevin.
He believes the man that loads that vending machine has no heart.
It is. That was supposed to be off the mic. But
Oh, sorry.
I'm just saying.
Direct quote.
The vending machines around these parts are very, very weak.
That's your top complaint that you got of the bosses?
I'm trying to sit down with them. They keep ignoring me. I've been trying to get us a burrito bar up in here. One of those burrito machines.
That's right, yeah.
You don't think that's going to build morale?
They got pizza vending machines, too, just to let you know.
Listen, Leo, take my meeting.
Jackie's on here from Wellington. Jackie, what's the top complaint you got of your boss?
Well, I had a boss we called Scratch and Sniff. He would constantly be scratching his private area, and he had a mustache, and then he would gently, like nobody would notice, put his hand underneath his nose, rubbing his mustache so he could smell. He'd also do it to his butt. And his we actually counted one day, and he could not make it 2 minutes without scratching and sniffing. I'm telling you, it was so irritating.
The scratch and sniff clock.
All right, you're my favorite call today so far. I love it.
Scratch and sniff.
Hey, I like how she said, and he had a mustache.
Is he single?
And I love the names that people have for their bosses, too. Their bosses have no idea.
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff. Got a comment, want to add to it? You can. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Also, the latest on the storm. We'll give you it coming up next.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you. What you expect? Oh, baby, but you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you.
Well, just checking the latest on Hurricane Irma. This storm's a big one. It is now intensified to a Cat 5 with 175 mile per hour winds.
This is the latest update as of right now from the hurricane hunters that just flew into it. They gave it a little bit early. It was supposed to come at 8. They gave it early, so we have it, and it's 175 mile an hour winds, a Cat 5.
And you both said if it's Cat 5, you're out like trout.
I'm out at a Cat 2.
Yeah, Virginia. To me, I'm 4 or 5 is definite. Cat 3, I'd look into it and start, trying to decide. But yeah,
So only-
4 or 5, I'd get out.
Got you.
Yeah, you're gonna ride it out, huh?
I think me and Denny's will be riding it out.
Why?
I don't know.
Come with me. I'll take you out of town. We'll have fun.
I don't know, Hurricane Irma or Hurricane Virginia. I don't know. I'm gonna take my bets on Irma.
Oh,
Oh man, wow.
that's low.
Dang. So, There you go. Obviously, make sure that if you've not done all of the necessary precautions, that you do, and still got to watch the track, and you never know what's going to happen with these things, but you always want to be able to say, I was fully prepared no matter whatever it is. There's plenty of lists online. For, people that are new, too, I know that we always have this. This is like people's first storm, and this is the first time they've ever dealt with this stuff. And even for people that have been around for a while, yeah, you hear these updates, and it's scary. I mean, that's your first thought. It's like, oh, my gosh, and you don't even know, especially if you've never been through it, what to expect. And that's why, talk to somebody that's been through a hurricane before, the storm seasons, and what can happen. And really the best things about it is you prepare, and there are lists all over the internet, or talk to people, and we'll help talk you through all the little pieces of advice and things that you can do. In fact, people are texting into us just kind of like their own little hurricane hacks that, they've learned from experience that make the whole process a lot better. You want the batteries and the medication and the water.
And if you're going around to the stores right now and you're not finding that stuff because it's gone, don't forget, this hurricane is not going to hit till the weekend. All you do right now, go on Amazon.com, order batteries, order water, get it 2 days shipped to your house, and a big box will come to your house with all your batteries, all your water, whatever supplies you need. Amazon's not empty, even though Walmart may be.
Yeah.
So do that today.
Mm-hmm. Other people were suggesting if you've got pets, make sure you got enough food for them. You may with everything else, not even think about the pets, and so that they make sure they got their nutrition in check.
I know you guys are talking about more of the serious stuff. I'm going to suggest don't be afraid to buy some board games while you're out. A Connect 4, checkers, because look, if you're keeping your mind occupied, you won't be as worried. Possibly keep that mind occupied.
If you get hit directly with a storm or directly affected with it, I know in 2004 when we went through it, the worst part of it, the storm itself. No problem. If things would return to normal right after the storm, not that big a deal. The problem that I know from being here in town was the boredom afterwards, not having electricity and having the heat and all those kind of things, and the things that you didn't think of. And you're right, having something to do that is fun, board games, whatever you're playing, cornhole, whatever it might be, make sure that you got those things to be able to pass the time.
Be safe, but I know when I get anxious, if I am preoccupied with something else and I start doing something else, it helps me with anxiety. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it's a good plan. Also, right now, in advance of the storm, it's a good time to start. You can freeze a lot of containers, and so that you'll have blocks of ice and things like that. Since your freezer is working and while you have power, you want to make sure that you got ample amounts of ice. And by doing those kind of things, some people use Ziploc baggies and things like that they'll do is kind of like their cooling bags to keep your food cool for as long as possible should you lose power. Those are things that can help.
Little Debbie is your friend during a hurricane. It's very easy. They're cheap.
Get those canned goods, too. Get the canned goods and just stock them up. If you're going to stay, you can eat chicken noodle soup for a week.
I already got my hurricane snack list ready to go.
Yeah.
Pringles is a must. You got to have all kind of varieties of Pringles.
You kind of like, in a sense, for you, the optimism of a storm is you get a pass to eat whatever you want, and you can't feel guilty.
Gosh, you get me, man.
Yeah,
You totally get me.
There's no guilt associated with this because it's a storm.
This is Mother Nature saying, hey, bird, it's okay if you get a little bit fatter this week.
Aren't you supposed to be running the Naked Mile?
I am, I know.
Ain't nobody running the store. We're going to put that off a little bit.
People donated all that money to Little Smiles for you to run the Naked Mile.
But Kevin's right, though.
We can't do it this weekend now.
The storm is going to be
We're going to have to postpone the Naked Mile.
I got another week, baby.
Yeah, we're going to have to postpone
Don't worry. You have to run this Naked Mile eventually.
Oh, I'm sure people are really concerned about that this week, if I'm going to run the Naked Mile or not.
Yeah. Least on people's minds right now. Somebody said if you got a Brita filtration or any kind of sort of water filtration system, fill your empty recyclable containers right now instead of spending all that money on bottled water.
That's a great idea.
One quick little hack that you can do as well. So again, if you missed that, the latest update, Hurricane Irma is intensified to a Cat 5 with 175 mile per hour winds. So the storm track looks pretty much the same. The spaghetti models are taking it, wherever, and it would affect and could affect any part of the peninsula for Florida. So
it's just too early to call. Yeah. They're saying it's going to be like Saturday when it's around Cuba, and then they'll know kind of a little bit better if it's going to make that turn. So you've got plenty of time. It's Tuesday. We're talking about a weekend thing. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, possible impact.
Somebody said also, too, fill your tubs with water for flushing toilets. fill empty 2-liter bottles with water, because sometimes that is, and you definitely don't want to have a full toilet when you're indoors. And I remember 2004, I think we had to go like 8 to 10 days, something like that, before we were really able to get out.
How long does
fill your tub? That's a great piece of advice.
How long does ice last in a cooler usually? About 2 days?
Some of those coolers are amazing.
Yeah,
it's
they are.
Crazy what they do. I've seen some of them like last 4 or 5 days.
Look
Some
at
of the
that.
really insane ones, yeah.
Okay, then. Some of those, you could eat ice cream like that.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to get yourself a hand-operated can opener. That could be frustrating.
A manual can opener, not electric.
Mm-hmm. Somebody also texted in and said, do not lower or empty your pool. The pressure can pop the pool out of the ground.
Ooh.
Did not know that. So some good little hacks. If you got any for us, let us know.
If you're like me, I have this scary looking creepy dead tree in the backyard, but it's just been sitting there. And so we're going to chop that thing out tonight and get rid of it so it doesn't become a huge, massive projectile and end up going through somebody's window or car window or something. So if you've got any debris like that, anything laying around that could be a big projectile, take care of it today. I know in my neighborhood people have tiles on their roof waiting for their roof to get fixed. The tiles are just sitting there.
Yeah.
You've got to get those someplace where they're not going to be projectiles in your neighborhood.
Where we live, where great rains and great winds come, so do the spiders. That's where we're at. Every time it rains bad, it's rain and spiders.
Rain and spiders.
Sorry, Denny's, but it is, man. It's crazy.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. That's the latest. We'll stay on top of this. The next update is going to happen, before 11 a.m., I think,
11,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So when it comes out, just make sure that you're staying on top of the weather to see what is happening here with Hurricane Irma.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I will let you hear, it sounds like they found Lil Wayne unconscious on his hotel room floor. What happened to him and where is he now? Coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're still dealing with this traffic nightmare in Lake Worth. A crash involving a tractor-trailer I-95 southbound at 10th Avenue has shut down the entire highway. Delays all the way back to Belvedere Road. You're going to want to bail off the highway at Okeechobee if you can to avoid that mess this morning. We also have a pair of disabled vehicles. The first one is in Boca Raton, I-95 southbound, just after Winter Park Road. The second one is in Boynton Beach, also on I-95 southbound. That one at Woolbright. In Broward County, 2 accidents to be aware of. The first one is on the Florida Turnpike southbound exit ramp to Sunrise Boulevard. The second one on Broward Boulevard eastbound. That's just beyond 24th Avenue. You'll find the right lane blocked there. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
I love the Quick Weight Loss Program because for me, it worked. That one-on-one in-office support is what I credit with my success. And if you're struggling, if you felt like I did, I felt like I was alone in the battle so many times. With Quick Weight Loss, I wasn't alone. I had coaches guiding me, not accepting anything less than success. And that really did help me. They would call me. I would have to come in and check in. It was a constant teamwork thing. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. There's 19 Florida locations. I know that it works. And for a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included. Kids join free when parents sign up. That is exclusive of supplements. Schedule a free, no-obligation consultation today. Visit quickweightloss.net or call them 1-855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-THIN. 1-855-777-8446.
Hello, I'm Jim Arrigo, here with my brother Johnny. Hi. We're crazy about cars, especially Italian cars.
Indeed. That's why it's an honor to represent Alfa Romeo in South Florida.
Alfa Romeo's world-renowned for design and performance, and the new 2017 Giulia is no exception. This premium sports car sedan outperforms BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, and starts at only $299 a month.
We're also excited to announce the 2018 Stelvios have arrived.
We sure are. The Stelvio is a uniquely Italian take on the SUV, full of technology and refined craftsmanship. It's one of the most beautiful luxury SUVs available, and pricing begins at just $419 a month.
We invite you to stop by Arrigo Alfa Romeo and experience the amazing Giulia and Stelvio firsthand.
We're located on the corner of Okeechobee Boulevard and the Turnpike in West Palm. Ciao.
See you soon.
Giulia 24-month lease, $32.99 due. Stelvio 36-month lease, $42.99 due. 10K miles per year, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply. Dealer must qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Heads up, we're going back in time to 1977. Bell-bottoms, disco, CB radios, streakers, and Ford F-Series starts its epic run as the best-selling trucks in America. Fast forward to 2017, and F-Series is still king for 40 straight years. How do you own first place for that long? The answer is not some mystery wrapped inside an enigma. It isn't some philosophy revealed only by an all-knowing dude with a big beard and a crazy robe sitting on top of some mountain in the Himalayas. No. Because here's the deal, my tool-belted friends. The answer is rock-solid durability, up to the nanosecond technology and jaw-dropping capability. The trinity of tough. That's why F-Series trucks are the trucks more people count on to do the job than any other brand. And that's why the competition hasn't been number one since 8-Tracks. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 40 straight years.
You're noticing that you just can't seem to get enough energy. You're trying to get your sleep and you're overcompensating with caffeine, which just kind of makes you crazy. And then you have those spikes of energy and then you crash really hard. Chances are the real problem is the fact that you're losing the hormones you used to have when you were younger. That gave you boundless amounts of energy. You didn't need as much sleep and you still felt great. As you get older, you lose the hormones and thus you lose the energy. Plus, you also start noticing your physique goes south. With Wellington Anti-Aging, you can get those hormones back. And what that means, more energy. You're just going to overall feel better and you'll look better too because you can maintain a more lean muscle mass. So to eat away at the fat and just make your physique look better. Chances are if you're over the age of 25, 30, you're a candidate for hormone replacement therapy. And your insurance is likely going to pick up all the fees that you got with it. So check that out and then check them out online today, WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
There's nothing better than a sweet, juicy peach. Except a sweet, creamy McCafe peach smoothie. Did you know that August is National Peach Month? To celebrate, McDonald's is offering any size McCafe peach smoothie for just $1.49 for a limited time. Make it a McCafe moment with a sweet sip of McCafe peach smoothie. Hurry, peach season won't last long. A la carte only, prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Big day?
Yeah, I have a lot on my plate.
I can see that. McGriddles, hash browns, and a coffee?
Well, I do have a big to-do list.
Well, I have a big to-do list, too. Crispy hash browns, fluffy eggs.
That's your to-do list?
Part of it. I also have crispy bacon, flaky biscuits, fresh...
No matter what your day brings, there's a McDonald's for every morning. And for a limited time, enjoy any 2 sausage or chorizo burritos for just $2. Yeah, any 2, just $2. At participating McDonald's, single item at regular price. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
When it comes to braces, Dr. Bradford is a pro. I always talk about loving a pro. He has been doing this now for over 20 years. If you're thinking about braces or Invisalign, for you or anybody in your family, go see Dr. Bradford. He's got so many awards and honors and accolades, and he's on the American Board of Orthodontics, and he's a certified orthodontist. He knows his craft. That's the thing. He's seen it all. He's fixed it all. And he's really good at what he does. Get in there and meet him. Meet his staff. And you'll understand why I send everybody into Dr. Bradford for their braces or their Invisalign. He's got offices all over. Palm Beach Gardens, Jensen Beach. He breaks it up into payment plans for you, too. So it's not one big sum that you have to come up with at once. I love a payment plan. Here's his number, 561-694-3006. Or you can see Dr. Bradford's real patient testimonials right now online at orthobybradford.com.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No, it's time for buyers to save thousands during the model year-end closeout at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
Save big on over 1,000 Jeeps during the Jeep Celebration event, like the new Compass from $129 a month.
You gotta go Arrigo.
39 month lease. $3500 due, plus tax, tag title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer. Must qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Crazy stuff. Lil Wayne was found unconscious on his hotel room floor. What happened to him and where is he now? We'll get into that coming up in just a second. Before we do that, that Joel Osteen guy is still dealing with the flack of not immediately opening his church up to people following Hurricane Harvey that hit Houston. Now he is talking to his congregation. Do you believe him or do you not believe him?
You know, there's been so much misinformation about the church this week. I wanted to clarify some things. Okay, be seated. I know y'all love me. You need to get on social media. But there's been so much misinformation. Let me clarify some things. So the water started receding late Sunday, maybe early Monday. We felt like it was safe to start taking people in on Tuesday. Had we opened the building earlier and someone been injured, or perhaps that it flooded and people lost their lives, that would be a whole different story. And I don't mind taking the heat for being precautious, but I don't want to take the heat for being foolish.
That's what we call a church mic drop right there.
What about the initial story that you said the church was flooded and that's why you weren't taking people in?
Kev,
the roads on the way to the church were flooded. That's why. The roads weren't flooded.
I want to get your opinion on this because a lot of people like Virginia has torn this guy up.
Yeah.
Do you think it's been unjust? Do you think he's been wrong? Do you think he's handled it right? What's your opinion on Mr. Osteen?
No, I said last week that I thought the way he came out on social media and how vague he was, he should have been more specific and should have laid out the plans a lot better and communicated to them clearly, and I don't think they would have had as much problems.
Okay, do you think he's a bum like Virginia thinks he is?
No.
I got a couple comments. People say, why is Virginia calling him a bum? That's a little harsh.
Yeah, I don't agree with that level of criticism, but yeah, I mean, I think he probably learned a lesson on communication with social media and the expectations that people have of a church and a community like that. They expect them to be on the front lines of doing stuff. And if you're unable to do so, if you're able to tweet anything out, which he was, you need to come and say, here is our plan. This is exactly what we are doing. We hear you, Houston. We're going to be here. We're going to be the hands and feet in Christ. We're going to do everything we can, and here's how we're going to do it.
He didn't have a plan to help people, and that's why they scrambled to put something together when they started catching heat. He told people that the roads to the church were flooded when they weren't.
Did he say the roads?
The statement came from his church. So it came from the people that, I don't think it was from him. I think it was from his people at the church that said, the roads to the church are flooded. We can't open our doors. And then that's when TMZ sent a call to the church and said the roads are fine all around the church.
I hadn't seen, so they did say the roads?
I didn't see it
Go
either.
back and look on TMZ, which I've done.
TMZ is
there's
never
a whole
wrong.
timeline of how, your first statement is your truest statement. What you come back and say afterwards is your backpedal. Whatever, Osteen, I see you.
Osteen.
Whatever.
I see you. I just can't pronounce your name.
I like saying it wrong. It's more insulting, you bum.
It's a harsh critique.
Would you expect anything less?
No, not at all.
Adele is going to be doing a new film. She's going to be an actress. How cool is this? They are putting a musical film adaptation of Oliver. She's going to be in it. This will be her first major acting role. And this will be something that she can do and still focus on her son, Angelo. So good for her. We're going to see Adele on the big screen. And finally here, Lil Wayne was found unconscious on his hotel room floor after suffering a seizure again. Now, he does have epilepsy, so sadly, Lil Wayne has a lot of seizures. They took him to the hospital on Sunday. He was forced to cancel shows in Vegas that he had scheduled. This is not his first go round with seizures. He's had them for a while, but some people are saying, okay, lay off the scissorp, because on top of the epilepsy giving you seizures, scissorp is known to give people seizures.
Yeah, I think you can, and if I'm wrong, please correct me, but I think you can medically induce a seizure sometimes by putting stuff in your system.
You can. It can be from things that you take, drugs. It can be also from stress and not getting enough rest and having the epilepsy, and then when you add the drugs, it's not good, Lil Wayne.
I grew up with somebody who had taken some drugs and they had a seizure, and that's why I remembered that. But
that's scary. Take care of yourself, Lil Wayne, and that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, apparently Britney Spears not into her drunk fans. She had an issue just a couple weeks ago. Remember that? She was on stage and somebody charged the stage.
Was he drunk or was he just crazy?
Might have just been crazy, but she is just at the point where she's just had it with her fans.
Uh-oh.
Drunk, crazy, whatever. She is going to call you out.
Hello! Are you okay? What is your name? What is your name? Everyone give it up for Sean! How old are you? Oh my goodness, and you smell like you have a lot of alcohol in your breath. Everyone give it up for Sean! Jesus.
My wife drugged me here. I had to get tanked up.
Yeah.
And are we in Vegas?
He's like, I'm at a Britney Spears concert. Of course I'm hammered.
What do you expect?
Come on, Brittany. You can't call him out for that.
Yeah.
It's Vegas, baby. What happens in Vegas, supposed to stay in Vegas.
Not if you go to the Britney show. Taylor Swift also dropped a little bit of a new track over the weekend during the Florida State game.
I see nothing better. I keep him forever. Like a vendetta. I see how this is gonna go. Touch me and you'll never be alone. Island breeze and lights down low. No one has to know. In the middle of the night, in my dreams, you should see the things we do, baby. In the middle of the night, in my dreams, I know I'm gonna be with you.
Sounds a little bit more Taylor Swifty than the last one she did.
I agree.
Are you ready for it?
But Taylor, she's become a bad girl now.
Oh, I know she has.
Well, you made her.
Yeah.
Look what you made her do.
I guess we all contribute to it. Society's
You're
made
right.
her. All right, I'll take the blame.
And, of course, that DJ groped her.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
We're all part of it.
Oh, we're part of his crew, basically.
Yeah.
We might as well have grabbed or took us ourselves.
You are to blame, Virginia. Well, talking about new music, Sam Smith going to be dropping some new stuff on Sunday, Virginia.
He's a bum, too.
Yeah. Here he is doing Latch on the KVJ show.
You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down. You enchant me even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have found. I feel we're close enough. I wanna lock in your love. I think we're close enough. Could I lock in your love?
still can't really figure out why guys do it, but they do it all the time. Unsolicited dong photos.
It's a bad move, boys.
It is a bad move. Okay.
If a girl doesn't ask for it, you cannot send it to her ever.
So what do you do if you keep getting these photos and you don't want them? How do you get them to stop? Obviously, blocking the person is one thing.
You can block
That's an
them.
easy way to do it. But this is more of an interesting situation and a possible interesting solution that Ashley has. Is this an even better way to handle that unsolicited dong photo? Now, what makes this interesting is these photos are coming from your ex-boyfriend. Is that right, Ashley?
Yeah. Ex-boyfriend.
That's weird.
And are they just the photos? Does he say anything along with the photos? What kind of stuff are you getting?
Well, initially it was, kind of like drunk late night stuff, which I excuse because everyone does that at some point in their lives. I didn't worry about it too much, but it's more constant now. And the last one I got, he texted me, "Don't you miss this?"
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Well, then why? Okay, here's my question then. Why are you not blocking him?
Because I think she's got a better idea.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to hit him where it hurts, but I'm a little iffy about it.
Now,
You want to punch him in the junk?
Okay, now, Ashley, run your idea that you have on this, and I want Virginia and Jason to say whether or not they think this is a good idea or a bad idea. Is this a better idea than just blocking him?
I don't know.
If it involves violence, I'm in.
I haven't even heard it, and I kind of already say I don't do it. I don't know.
Okay. Ashley, what is your great idea you're thinking about doing with your ex-boyfriend that is sending you the unsolicited dong photos?
Well, we dated for a while, so I have his mom's number.
Oh.
And I was just thinking, how could I really, really get to him and maybe convince him to knock this off? Well, I would just screenshot his, I love screenshotting, screenshot his text to me with the photos in it, and then copy paste that into a text to her, and then screenshot again and send it back to him. So he knows, okay, I'm about to send this to your mother. Would you like her to see your dong photo?
Okay. Yeah.
You don't even need to do. I would just say threaten him. Say, if you send me this one more time, I'm sending this to your mother. Unless you want drama. If you want drama and you want this guy in your life to create more problems, then get his mom involved and keep on texting him. This could be so easily resolved. You block him, you never talk to him again.
Okay.
That'd be easy.
What do you think, Virginia? Do you block or do you have a little bit of fun and you try this approach with him?
You have a little fun, then you block.
Okay.
Immediately.
Then you want drama. Then you are a girl that's looking for drama then.
Sometimes it's a little fun.
I'm going to send it to his mama and let his mama finish the drama.
Well, you do get him in trouble that way, which is more satisfying than just blocking him.
It feels good. You got to block and then you got to play move.
Yeah.
Are you single?
Yes, I'm single, but I'm dating.
Okay, so you're seeing other guys. You don't need penis pictures popping up on your phone.
I don't want to hit it off with some guy and maybe, hang out with him, be at his place or something and be getting one of those photos.
Then block him. Unless if you want drama and you want that mama in the drama, then go ahead, get her involved.
Well, I'm interested to see how it goes. Is it something that would work out positively if you wind up sending his mom the dong photos he's sending you?
Probably not, but it feels good.
Okay. All right. Well, if you decide to do that, Ashley, let us know how it goes, okay?
Okay, we'll do.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. So has anybody actually done anything like this? Or are you just blocking the photos? And does that stop it completely? Or do you have other issues if you get blocked? Does he find another phone and then he sends them on that?
I would say block him and then warn him and go, if you send me one more of these, your mom and everybody's going to be seeing what your dong looks like.
Okay.
Give your warning
so
shot.
Block it if it comes on another number. Then instead of blocking second number, that's when you go with the mom.
Well, then he wants it. And he's looking to get burned.
All right. Got any advice for Ashley or any thoughts on it? You can call, text always 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why, and I know We don't have to grow up, we can stay forever young. Living on my sofa, drinking rum and cola underneath the rising sun. I could give 1,000 reasons why, but you're going, and you know that all you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second. Your hands on mine. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay.
Ashley wants to have a little bit of fun with her ex who's sending her dong photos. People have some suggestions if you want to play back and have a little bit of fun. Somebody said, respond with a photo that's much bigger with the following text. Give me a call when you can compete with this.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Somebody said, send him pics from the newest guy back.
Yeah.
You got to make sure it's more impressive.
And if the newer guy's not more impressive, send a fake one and say it's the new guy.
Don't even get involved with all that. Now you're in literally a pee match.
Somebody said, I put my exes on a gay porn site with his number and his mom's as a backup.
All right, that's next level ruining people's lives.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if that is going on. And also, too, somebody said, be careful. Not sure if this fits under the criteria for the new law and the revenge porn. Yeah, that is out there. So if you're getting them, that may not be a measure that would be good at all. And probably not really the best way to get back at anybody. But I know for a minute it feels like fun and it'd be, fun to talk about. But somebody said I was at a bachelor party in Key West and we got into a rumble at Sloppy Joe's. The guy that cheap-shotted somebody in our crew dropped his cell phone and left it unlocked. Needless to say, we sent a video of him doing something to himself to everybody in his phone list.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
He left it unlocked. Oh, what a nightmare. So he had all that stuff on there, didn't lock his phone.
If you're going to cheap shot somebody at Sloppy Joe's, you got to make sure you got a lock on your phone if you're going to drop it.
You just got the best gift ever.
That's pretty good revenge.
That's instant karma.
Yeah.
Right there. Don't cheap shot anybody.
We got a winner.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Pretty busy right now in Palm Beach County. We're still dealing with that wreck on I-95 southbound at 10th Avenue involving a tractor trailer. Traffic backed up to Okeechobee Boulevard. 2 left lanes blocked in that area. I-95 northbound, we're also seeing a crash at 45th Street. That has traffic backed up to Belvedere Road. The right lane blocked there. On your surface streets, a couple of wrecks. The first one, Okeechobee Boulevard eastbound beyond Drexel Road. That has the right lane blocked. A crash on Donald Road westbound at I-95 in Jupiter, and a crash in Palm Beach Gardens. That's Beeline Highway at North Lake Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. When I find something amazing, I like to spread the word. I found this new brand of feminine care, Organic. It's the only brand out there that offers complete protection for you and your sensitive skin. I know I have sensitive skin, so this was amazing for me to find out. It uses 100% certified organic products that are completely biodegradable, products that are safe for you and your sensitive skin. I found Organic products. It's ORGANYC right there on the top shelf of the feminine care section at CVS. It's in a white and green package, and inside It's all products that are 100% safe, organic, no perfumes, no chlorine, no latex, no dyes, no wood pulp. What? Some have wood pulp? That's horrifying. These products respect you and your sensitive skin, so check them out for yourself. ORGANYC. You can go online, get samples right now. ORGANYC.net.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No. It's time for buyers to save thousands and get exactly what they want during Arrigo's model year-end closeout.
Whatever you want, Arrigo's got more of it. Want a Jeep? Arrigo has over 1,000 Jeeps. Cherokees, Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, Patriots, Compasses, Renegades. Every color, every option. Get Florida's lowest closeout prices on new 2017 Jeeps, like the all-new Jeep Compass from just $129 a month. Jeep Patriots or Renegades from $179 a month. Jeep Grand Cherokees from $289 a month. Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, before they're all gone.
Johnny, come on. Let's get some exercise walking through Arrigo's huge selection of 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Walk. We're taking my ride.
The golf cart?
Yep, just got it supercharged.
You gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39-month leases, 10K miles a year, $3,500 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify for improved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
When you think about South Florida, you think about bikinis and smooth, sexy skin, not shaving and waxing. So toss the razor and wax for good and enjoy the freedom and soft skin that comes with laser hair removal. Right now, Body Details is offering up to 60% off, so there's no better time to try laser hair removal with our true laser specialists. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to book your free consultation today.
You know, I drive not one, but 2 Brayman Honda cars. Me and Panda both picked up a Brayman Honda car last year. We love it. I love bottom line clearance deals, and that's what Brayman Honda has. Lower payments, bigger savings. Save right now on more than 11 acres of Hondas. Get clearance savings on Civics, Accords, Pilots, CRVs, and more. New Hondas from $199 a month with Sign and Drive. Sign and Drive, nothing down. A bunch of pre-owned vehicles as well. Get out there because it's the model year on clearance going on now at Brayman Honda. It's bigger and better than ever. Mike Rodriguez runs the show over there. He and his team just want to put you in a great car at a great price. Now, this deal for $199 a month is a 36-month lease on the 2017 Honda Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off paying $199 a month. Go see them in person, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or shop online at BraymanHondaPB.com.
Smart kids know there are 2 types of magic beans. The ones that turn into freak beanstalks, and the whole black beans that go into Harvest Snaps Mango Chili Lime Black Bean Crisps. That's because Harvest Snaps Mango Chili Lime is the savory, citrusy snack that instantly vanishes from lunchboxes. And because they're baked and 100% all natural. Well, those crisps are about as magical as it gets. Harvest Snaps Crisps. Grab a bag in the produce section. With 8 magical Harvest Snaps flavors, pick up your favorite today.
Wake up, brush teeth, shower, get dressed, walk the dog, feed the kids, pack the lunches, forget the lunches, go back inside for the lunches, head out the door, go back for keys, lock the door, start the car, and sit in traffic. Mornings can be hectic. Let us take care of breakfast for you. Stop by and try the new Hash Brown Scramble from Chick-fil-A. A hearty mix of sliced nuggets, crispy hash browns, and scrambled eggs, topped with cheese and a side of salsa and served in a burrito or a bowl. It's made fresh every morning and available until 10:30 a.m.
And when you're sitting there waiting for your flight at an airport, it can get pretty boring unless you've got Xfinity. I was just sitting there chilling the other day using a Wi-Fi hotspot. I was able to catch up on some really cool shows, check the internet, do anything I wanted, because when you got Xfinity internet, you got access to almost 16 million hotspots nationwide. They're all over South Florida too, of course. And with this great deal you get with Xfinity right now, you can also get super fast in-home Wi-Fi, the fastest on the planet. And it starts as low as $19.99 a month for 12 months. All you do is call 1-800-XFINITY or go to Xfinity.com. But you got to hurry. The offer ends 9/21/2017. Requires EcoBill, paperless billing, auto pay enrollment, installment and 1-year term agreement. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
At this exact moment, this exact Geico commercial is also playing on other radio programs. So don't even think about switching stations. If you switch to anything, go to geico.com and see how easy it is to switch and save on car insurance. You could save hundreds. And today in sports, the Badminton Council officially changed the name of the sport to Goodminton.
Auto accident? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Irma is now a powerful Category 5 hurricane with winds at 175 miles per hour. We'll watch the storm closely as we move closer to the weekend. For today, though, partly cloudy skies, nice and hot on your Tuesday afternoon with highs near 90 and the heat index in the triple digits. A few scattered storms will move across the area during the afternoon. Dry overnight tonight with lows near 80 degrees.
You've heard the saying, seeing is believing, right? Well, with Taco Bell's new Strawberry Poppin' Candy Freeze, hearing is believing. That's because this delicious, icy strawberry freeze is filled with real poppin' candy. The new Strawberry Poppin' Candy Freeze, only at Taco Bell. The only freeze that you can see, taste, and hear.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, that KVJ Volunteer Army is all about helping out our community. And when you've got the storm that we have lingering out there, you never know when we're going to have to call the KVJ Volunteer Army into action and help people in our community. This is a roundabout way that we can go through social media and email blasts and whatever, so that if we do need anybody's help after the storm, should we get something later on this week, we can contact you, and if you are able, we can get everybody organized and try to help out. So jump on it right now. Sign up, kvjshow.com. That's kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Keeping an eye on the storm. If you are not up on the latest, they had an update just a little bit less than an hour ago, and without getting into all these specifics, it is a very large storm. It is a Category 5 storm that we're looking at here, and it is going to be strong and tough and everything else. So they're talking about winds about 175 miles per hour.
With gusts of 210 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
So it is definitely something scary right now. They do expect it to weaken as it goes over like Puerto Rico and parts of Haiti and Cuba. So that would be good for us. We don't want a 5, but just keep your eye on it, because right now it is scary and big.
Yeah, a lot of stuff can happen. I'm sure there are probably people. We have so many, transient people that are coming in and out of South Florida, and every single time, every year, we have people who are brand new that you just found the show and are just like, oh my gosh, this is my first hurricane. I don't even know what to expect. And anybody who's a seasoned vet will just tell you the same things. You go out and you just try to prepare as best as you possibly can. There's a lot of little shortcuts, and the more often you prepare, the better you get at it. And the one thing I can just tell you is these things are very unpredictable, and the best thing to do is always prepare for the worst. And there are a lot of times, too, don't think that, sometimes they come with a reprieve. We had a storm issue last year. And so that's why you got to stay relaxed. So many people start to really freak out and think that it's doomsday. And they're so unpredictable that you don't know. You have to prepare to the max and prepare for the worst, without a doubt. But as far as your stress level goes, last year we had a Hurricane Matthew, and we had everything pulled in from my house, and we were expecting the worst, and we were fully prepared, and we were just it brushed right past us.
We were blessed with that.
Yes.
That was a true blessing with Matthew for us.
The anxiety we had was not needed.
Another angle no one's really talking about, just be careful if you are hunkering down with somebody and you don't want a hurricane baby. Just be careful, because you know what happens. The power goes out, you're feeling all cozy, the wind gets you going, and then 9 months later you have a hurricane baby.
Got to think it through. Some people, I think I remember my first hurricane, had no idea what it was, and boy, I was excited. It was thrilling. I was just like, oh my goodness, and I prepared, and I'm like, well, this is just going to turn into a big old party, and you got to watch. Sometimes you invite people over, and you have a couple drinks, and then by the next day, you can't stand them. And
and now you're stuck in a house with them for days. A house with no power, no water, No AC.
You gotta have the right crew with you.
You really do. Be careful if you're going to hunker down who you invite to hunker.
Yeah, you're right. It can get miserable, and it can be weird and confusing. And,
That sounds terrible.
You learn a lot about something that you don't even really know.
Weird and confusing. What happened to you at the last hurricane?
The last time in my house, there was a grown man I didn't know that was openly sobbing. And
about the hurricane or just about other stuff?
No, I don't even know. As the storm was going on, he had shown up with his boyfriend, but they had just started dating and they weren't getting along.
And he had a little cocktail.
Yeah, and then they started fighting, and then he was crying. I don't know if it was about the storm or the relationship.
Or both.
It was just, I had a Cat 5 going on in my house as a Cat 3 was going on outside.
You kind of thought about running into the storm.
I didn't. I'm like, oh my gosh, what have I done?
That is miserable.
It was pretty rough. Not going to lie. Some of the comments that we got out here, and this is the one thing that we'll do, is people are talking. Of course, you got social media, but we'll be checking that. And if you've got any news for anybody, that's what we do here. And that's why I love local radio, and I think it's fantastic, and it's better than anything out there because we will be on it, and we will take your calls and take your messages, and we'll blast it out there for everybody. We'll get the best from social media and from tweets that we get and text messages. Somebody said, some of the comments going on today, somebody said, I went this morning to get gas, took me 45 minutes, and I saw that from a couple people. So people are going out and getting their supplies. You were talking about going to Amazon, and somebody said all the water from Amazon is gone except for like the really high-end fancy stuff in like the glass bottles and whatnot. So there's something going on there. And somebody was even trying to say that it looks like they had raised the prices. And that's one thing to be aware of. They do have a hotline here in Florida. If people do that whole price gouging thing, you're like going, what? That's like 10 times what it normally is. You're not allowed to do that in Florida. So there's a hotline you can call and let them know.
They'll slap you with major fines for price gouging. So take pictures of it if you see it and turn them in. They have activated that hotline as of today.
It's probably a silly question, but hey, why stop now?
Yeah.
Could you theoretically order gasoline from Amazon?
No, I don't think they do gas.
Okay.
I don't think they do gas.
Someone out there was thinking that.
Somebody said if you need water and bread, go first thing in the morning to Publix. They will be stocking everything at night, and the trucks keep coming.
Don't go when everybody else is going. Think like out the box. Go like when I came to work this morning at like 4:45, there was nobody waiting in line for gas.
And a little FYI, if you go to Publix that early, their deli is open, and when it's that early, they are at their best with their sub making. I mean, it is.
They're right on it.
Oh, they're right on. Everything's so fresh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Somebody said Walmart.com. They got the Ship the Store there that you can go and you can check out. And, this is the stuff, too, that if you've got small kids, like my 9-year-old was watching TV and, some of the reports came on and he was... he was a little bit freaked out. And he was like, please make sure we go get water and all that kind of stuff. And we did, for his peace of mind. And so that's another thing, too. If you've got kids, trying to say the right things to them. And I think the assuredness that you can give them is saying, look, we're going to take all the precautions and we are going to be ready for this thing. And we're going to, be together and we're going to band together.
Well, at least some of the weather channels don't freak you out at all. I mean, oh, my gosh. Well, some of them really do love it.
And this is tough for us, and especially with the kids, because we're coming off of all the footage from Houston.
Right.
And you're looking at it, and some people are talking about that. I see some of that discussion as well. And some people, and I had read an article last week from the LA Times about Houston and the layout of that city and the flooding. And yes, the rain is still significant that they got. I don't know that that's something they're projecting with this storm or not yet, but people are saying South Florida is not necessarily Houston. So, we're going to be in a different circumstance. And it seems to me like we get more threats of hurricanes than what Houston typically seems to get. And so hopefully this is something that we're a little bit more accustomed to, and we'll be able to handle it a little bit better. Somebody else said, my 7-year-old son, he's pretty scared about the hurricane, especially since, it's coming right before his birthday.
Aww.
And what's your advice on talking to children about the storm and also about games? I think the biggest thing, that's why, we do recommend finding things, making sure that your batteries are charged up going around, if you do have that kind of stuff, make sure that you get the batteries all ready to go for all the games and everything like that. So there are some things, but also just having things the family can play together is key.
I remember as a kid, because there was always, a hurricane to get ready for growing up. We would always do either checker tournaments or Connect Four tournaments, make it like a little tournament kind of environment. It believe it or not, it did calm anxiety.
And if you have the ability, just get out of town. You don't have to stay here for it. You can board up your house, you can close your hurricane shutters, and you can leave, and you can watch it from afar like I'm going to do. This thing is going to hit on the weekend. We wouldn't be working anyway. I am leaving.
No, I'm staying here.
We're going to ride it out, huh?
Me and Denny's, the storm's not chasing us away from our land, Kevin.
Got an email from Brenda. She said, I'm curious about where Virginia and Kevin will evacuate to if Irma is a Cat 4 and above and hits South Florida. Right now it's a Cat 5. I was thinking the same thing, to leave with my 3 kids, but I'm not sure where. And that's a big question.
I'm going to go north until I get into the Panhandle, and then I'm going to go west. And I'm probably going to go to New Orleans because I have family there. And I'm going to watch the storm, though. If it turns, I'm going to turn. I'm going to go the opposite way of wherever they say the hurricane is headed.
I'll be 3 minutes away from the station in case we have to crack a microphone. Bird will be the voice of reason.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm going to work.
You can really walk here.
I have when I've locked myself out of the car. It takes me, I believe, 11 minutes.
Nice.
On the Amazon tip, somebody said, I bought batteries and flashlights from Amazon. They'll be shipped tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. There is definitely water on Amazon.com.
Okay.
So there's batteries, there's water. It can be shipped expedited shipping. Choose that and get it here super fast, and then you're not fighting with somebody at the Walmart.
So let's say it does kind of skirt a little bit to the western part of Florida and it hits that area. We would still probably have some effects on that, because I've seen that question asked about 11,000 times.
Yeah, if you start looking at like the cone that they have and the probability, the one thing I noticed is they'll give you like wind speeds for that area, and so as it gets closer and you could see exactly what area we'll get, you could see what the wind speeds would be for the hurricane, for us. And that often is it. I mean, a little wobble right or left is a huge difference.
That's what saved us with Matthew. That little wobble it took to the east kept Matthew from hitting us and sent it up to the Carolinas, where it was devastating for those people.
They said that the wobble actually happened live on the air for a lot of people. They were watching it wobble while reports were going, and they go, "It's wobbling."
I know it happened overnight, because when I went to bed on Wednesday night, I was praying for you guys that were here in Palm Beach County. I was like, great. They're getting a direct impact. It's coming right for them. And then Thursday morning when I checked it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it wobbled.
We always have the wobble effect.
It was a miracle. But yeah, it can happen with all these storms. They never know where it's going to land. You can't predict Mother Nature, baby.
I also see all the people getting mad at the weather people on social media. Like the weather person knows exactly what's going to happen.
They're doing their best.
People are so
none
ridiculous.
None of us know what's going to happen. Just prepare for the worst, everybody.
Someone was saying, y'all going to predict this storm, and it's going to be no storm just like the last one. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
Honestly, I think a lot of times they'll tell you they don't really know.
Nobody
they'll
does.
even say that. They'll be like, going, here's what it's showing right now on the information we're getting back, but we have no idea.
Of course.
I mean, that's just it. You realize that we are not in control.
No, and you realize how small you are.
Yeah.
None of us, even with your meteorological degree, are going to be able to tell where this storm is going.
But you still be yelling at the weather people. They really are doing the best they can.
They are, and they're trying, and these people are going to stay. When I evacuate and when a lot of us leave, these weather people stay and they go out in the street.
But they need it. This is what they've been training for.
Mm-hmm. Jenna is on the line here from Sunrise with her little hurricane tip. What you got for us, Jenna?
If you go on to Ready Refresh online, or you can call them, they're the company that does like the delivery of water, those big 5-gallon like jugs of water that go in the dispensers. They are still delivering water, and if you go online, they have a 50% off coupon too. But those jugs are only like $6.
Okay.
And they're delivering them, and they're also they still have the cases of the bottled water that they'll deliver to you as well.
Great. Okay. Yeah, that's solid advice. Yeah, people are also texting in Zephyr Hills, $2.50 a case online. They'll deliver. Nestle water coupon for new purchase, 12 cases cheap. So yeah, there's still some things you can do, and that would be it. If you don't have the water that you want right now, and you are like, oh my gosh, I hear the stores are all out. What am I going to do now? Well, then here's some options for you.
Look, this hurricane is not going to ruin my National Cheese Pizza Day, because it is National Cheese Pizza Day.
This cat was never going to drink water anyway.
I would dabble. You know what? I got so much water at my place right now. I accidentally prepared for the hurricane. I never buy that much water, and I bought tons of it.
Amy's on here from Lake Worth. She sounds like she's taken a page from your book of hurricane preparation. Yes, Amy, what is your little hurricane tip?
My hurricane tip is I take frozen pizzas, about 5 or 6, depending on how big the family is, and make them and put them in freezer bags. And I also boil eggs because they stay for a long time. And also getting pepperoni and summer sausage because it doesn't have to be refrigerated.
You get it. She gets it. And the other thing, too, I've eaten frozen pizzas that have been out for 2 days, and they still stay. And look, guess what? Didn't get sick.
Really?
Was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia is disgusted with it. She's leaving. She's in some fancy hotel somewhere.
This is another point, too, to remember. We had some hurricanes 2004, 2005. And, because of that, there's been a lot new regulations that were put in place. So if you remember, and I do, I've still got very bad memories of 2004 and just kind of the misery that we had to live through the days and weeks after the storm. Some things that are different. Grocery stores and gas stations have generators. They did not then. And we were having issues with that because of that.
Nobody had ice. It was a big deal because none of these places could make it. So now maybe that's going to change.
Yeah, it's supposed to. And Florida's drainage systems and spillways are updated. Somebody sent us a text about. So, keep that in mind because of what you've seen in the news with Houston. And if you have any bad memories of 2004, 2005, then, hopefully that should make you feel a lot better. So if you've got any hurricane tips, we'll pass them on to everybody else. So you keep them here. We'll get them to you. We'll put them up on social media.
If you stay in town, my man, we have got a very, very fun schedule.
Yeah, you put it all together?
A lot of action.
Connect 4 tournament.
Oh, my gosh.
There's just so much stuff that's going on.
That would be so great.
Yeah. Junior, it's all coming together.
It really would be a good time.
Is it really? Staying here with Jason and his pizzas?
That's
coming together?
Connect 4 tournament, bro.
Connect 4 and pizza tournament?
Yes.
That's not too bad, yeah.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Yeah, baby. All right, here's what we got going in our whacked out news here today. I mean, this is a lot of effort to get away from the authorities. There's a 20-year-old guy. Apparently, he just had tons of energy. He was trying to run from the cops last Wednesday. So he jumps in the ocean, swims nearly a mile out to sea.
Wow, that's going for it.
He really went for it. He did not want to get caught by the cops. Unfortunately, the shark police started to trail him. And as they sent out a helicopter, they noticed there was a shark trailing him, about to take him out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'll take my chances with the cops over the shark.
Luckily, he's okay. But yeah, so if that's your plan, you know what? I'm just going to keep swimming. You might run into something worse than the cops.
Almost a mile out?
Yes. I thought that was amazing. I mean, the endurance on that.
Who is he? Like Michael Phelps?
Michael Phelps, yes. That's what happened in that shark that he beat in that race.
Dang.
Finally caught him. They're like, hey, you want to race again? There's a Palm Beach County employee that just got arrested for embezzling $27,000 worth of strippers' license fees over the past 4 years.
I saw this.
Apparently, strippers have to have a license.
Yes,
in
that's
Palm
how they
Beach
make
County?
money off these girls.
But the stripper has to have the license?
Yeah, like a $75 license, something like that, to be a stripper in Palm Beach County.
They want to keep their eye on you, and they got to have you registered so they can see what you're doing, where you're dancing.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it.
Her motive for embezzling all this money, apparently her husband was racking up some serious bills at Home Depot. So
there's a lot of things you have to have license for.
Yeah, fishing, hunting.
I mean, lap dancing,
driving.
It gets pretty intense in there.
It sure does. They don't have to wear that license anywhere, do they? They have to have it on them?
That's a great question.
You have a license to shake that thing?
I don't think they do.
They do. They have a license to shake that thing.
Maybe it's back in the back room.
So they got them all posted.
The booze and the drugs.
Apparently, this woman embezzled over $27,000 in 3 years.
Whoa.
It's a lot of strip. That just lets you know how many strippers we got in Palm Beach County. It's only like a $75 fee, and she got 27 grand.
That's a lot.
We got a lot of strippers. The woman was placed on leave and eventually resigned from her job. A 20-year-old guy in Connecticut robbed a bank last month and got caught because he wrote the ransom note on the back of his girlfriend's pay stub.
Don't. What a dummy. You deserve to get caught at that point, you dolt.
Yeah. Also, big old dumb drunk driver in the Villages in Florida. A 75-year-old guy got pulled over. The cops asked for his license. He gave him his visa instead.
All right, that's not going to work.
Then he also gave him a good piece of advice. He said, you know what I did when I pulled over a drunk guy while I was in the military? I just drove him home. They said, well, this ain't the military and we're not you.
This ain't going down like that. Get the car, old man.
You know, I love the power of suggestion, though. You know what I did when I was in your shoes.
I'm glad they didn't let him go.
Yeah.
Don't tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm. There's a library in Massachusetts reminding people that you can't use Chuck E. Cheese tokens to pay for your fines.
Aw.
Apparently, a lot of people have been doing it. Does not work, same as cash. And how about this? How adorable is this? A 6-year-old kid recently applied for a job at a Legoland theme park near London, and they posted his letter online. Obviously, he's too young, but they did bring him in for an awesome tour. They let him shadow one of the builders for a day, and they said they'll hang on to his application until he's a little bit older.
Oh.
Kind of a cool little deal. If you want to see a cute little application, you can go on to our Facebook page, The KVJ Show, right now to see it.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned. West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. We're still seeing 2 lanes blocked in Lake Worth after that early morning accident involving a tractor trailer. That's I-95 southbound at 10th Avenue North. Stop and go traffic between there and Belvedere Road. Expect a few extra minutes to get through that area this morning. We also have a crash in Palm Beach Gardens. That's Beeline Highway at North Lake Boulevard. And in Broward County, the I-95 express lanes are blocked in the northbound direction due to a wreck. That one at Sheridan Street. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
I love the quick weight loss program. For me, it worked. That one-on-one in-office guidance and support. I lost 25 pounds doing it, and I give the credit to the coaching team, the staff over there, the weight loss experts that taught me about food and showed me how I could lose the weight and keep it off for life. And I learned so much from them. One-on-one in-office guidance and support for faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. There's 19 Florida locations, and for a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services except for supplements included. Kids join free when parents sign up. Schedule a free, no-obligation consultation today. Visit quickweightloss.net or call 1-855-777-THIN. That's 1-855-777-THIN. 1-855-777-8446.
Hey, it's Suits from the KVJ Show. You know, one of the best decisions I ever made was when I signed up for the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. With a campus in both North Palm and a brand new campus in Pembroke Pines, they made it easy to get the training I needed to chase my on-air dreams in just a few months. And the best part, I didn't have to worry about all those massive student loan debts. Trust me, those employers are looking for much more than just a degree. They want to see that real-world experience. And at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, you're going to get that resume-building experience that will help you stand out from the competition. Go see if the Connecticut School of Broadcasting is right for you with one of their interactive studio tours. Head to their website, gocsb.com, schedule your tour at one of their 2 South Florida campuses in North Palm Beach and their brand new campus in Pembroke Pines. Whether it be TV, radio, behind the scenes, or on the air, the Connecticut School of Broadcasting has placed thousands of grads, and they can do the same for you. Day and evening classes start in November, so schedule that studio tour today at gocsb.com. The Connecticut School of Broadcasting, reinventing training in broadcast media.
Johnny, it's that time of the year again.
Yep, time for playing golf in long sleeves.
No, it's time for buyers to save thousands during the model year-end closeout at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat.
Want a truck? Arrigo has over 650 Rams, 1,500 heavy duties, quad cabs, 4x4s, diesels, dualies. Every new Ram up to 10 grand off MSRP while they last during Ram Power Days.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Sometimes food is more than food. It's hope. 1 in 6 people in America face hunger. That's why Publix Charities is donating $5 million to the Feeding America Network, other nonprofits, and schools to help alleviate hunger and feed families in our communities. This is just one more way we continue our focus on sharing hope and spreading love. To learn more about how Publix Charities supports our communities, visit publixcharities.org/love.
You know, we don't have to age like our parents and our grandparents did. Modern medicine is amazing. Let my friends, Dr. Roselli and the team over at Revitology show you how you can kind of stop the clock and, in some cases, turn back time. Yeah, I saw it the other day. I was checking out this older couple. They were sitting in the lobby at Revitology, and they are thrilled with their treatment. Both the husband and the wife are on it, and they feel younger. They look better. They are sleeping better. Their libidos are back. Yeah, you can really improve the way you look and feel on the inside and the outside by modern medicine. It's amazing. Call Revitology today, 561-406-2269, or go online, revitologyfl.com.
Hear that? That was the sound of last weekend as it passed you by. Why? Because you weren't a Hilton weekender. You could have been a visiting the famous mouse in Orlando weekender, a moving to the music in Miami weekender, or even a catching some rays on the beaches of Boca weekender. But don't worry, there's always next weekend.
Whatever kind of weekender you are, there's a Hilton for you. Join the Weekenders. For the lowest prices on 14 hotel brands, book direct at Hilton.com. Must be a Hilton Honors member.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you're looking for a new car, Lou Bacco, Pompano Beach Chevrolet, they got deals galore, baby. Ooh, yeah. From the Equinox to the Silverados to the Volts, they've got them available. Hit up their website, PompanoChevy.com. Also, if you're thinking about traveling and getting out of here for the hurricane, their service department is amazing. They'll have you in and out of there. So if you are looking to get out of town and you need some work done to your car before you leave, Lou Bacco, Pompano Beach Chevrolet, their service department, just tell them Jay Bird sent you in there. They should get you right in. They are located 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach in Broward County. And like I said, right now, if you hit up their website, you'll see all of the deals they've got, especially with the Silverados, the Volts, the Equinoxes. But they also do have used cars available as well. When you go there, make sure you ask for Howard. He is the general manager over there. He's waiting for you. He wants to put money back in your pocket. So make sure you ask for Howard when you go to Lou Bacco, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Find new roads over there, Lou Back Road.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, oh, it's so juicy to hear Sharon Osbourne talk details about who exactly Ozzy was hooking up with. Remember when he was cheating on her? It wasn't just one chick. It was like 6 of them. I'll tell you who it was coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
There's a Reddit thread on the most unrealistic things that happen in movies.
There's a lot of them.
You're just like, you watch something, you're like going, okay, what do they do? It's like, for me, the one thing that's always got me is the fact that no one ever says goodbye in a movie or a TV show. They just, at some point, stop talking and just hang up. And I'm like, whoever does that?
They do it on the soap operas, too. It drives me insane. Like, do we not have any manners?
Well, and I understand that. I've heard the explanation for that is they say, well, it saves time. But I'm like, honestly, for that thing because my mind is so, I miss what comes up next on the show because I'm like, what if they just say goodbye?
Be polite.
Have you ever done that? Could you imagine if you're just talking to somebody and there's no real actual break in it? They just say something and then you just stop talking and you'd be like, hello? What? Hello? Hello? What? I don't understand what's going on.
I don't like in movies where there'll be a scene and they're talking about something and then they turn the TV on and the TV gives you the answer, right? So conveniently.
The timing's amazingly perfect.
Like, I can't believe there's a murderer out here. And I wonder if they caught him. And they turn the TV on. The murderer has not been caught yet.
Yeah, and for me, and what happens in real life is if it were a story about that, like somebody is on the loose, it'd just be going, and he's killed 8 people and will probably kill again. You're like, what? Who? And because see, it always cuts off, and I miss like the really important part of the story. They didn't ever do that in a movie.
They do that with the newscast. They go to put on the newscast. And what time will the killer be here? The killer will be there at 9:30. Oh, okay, thank you. It's so convenient.
Does the killer make an appointment to kill?
It's just the news reports are too convenient in movies.
A couple of things that they put on the list on Reddit for the most unrealistic things that happen in movies. You know, when the bad guy takes minutes to kill the hero and they're sitting there talking and just giving enough time for whoever the person that's going to save them come in and be like going, that would be a lesson learned. When you got a chance to kill someone, do it and do it fast.
I finally have you in my grips, Mr. Ralston. Let me tell you about my plan and how it was going to work. Then I end up dying. I'm taking too long to kill you.
Yes, come on, get right to it. Cut to the chase.
Yeah, if you're a villain, never explain your plan or your ruse to the person you're about to kill.
If you're a person that is into guns, my dad is into guns, and this always used to bother him. A couple things. When they would be out and they'd have a gun battle and nobody would ever reload. And then the other thing that would always drive my dad crazy is when there was no recoil, like on the gun, and they would just shoot and their hand was perfectly still. He's like, come on, I know that gun. Their hand would totally, there's no just drove him crazy.
He's just too in it.
He was too in it. He was like, that would never happen. Couldn't even do it. It bothered him every time.
Another one, too, is when someone gets hit about 30 times and they're still coming at you. And I'm barring like a Jason Voorhees or a Michael Myers, just a mere mortal man can still come at you after 30 slugs. Come on.
Some of the other things they talked about. Whenever you get like a 30-year-old cast to play a teenager, always on like those teenage shows.
Yeah. He's 35 in real life.
Yeah. Also, hacking computers in 5 seconds, only hitting a few keys. And they're able to like going, let me see what's going on in the Pentagon. I'll be able to reroute that missile. And click, 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 click. Okay, done, huh? What?
There's a lot of bad in some 80s and 90s movies where they just kind of, hit a couple buttons and all of a sudden you're able to see the whole entire world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Going to any famous landmark and you're like the only ones there. Like, where is everybody? I'm at the Eiffel Tower and I'm the only person here. Why?
Yeah, that's true. So you can get that beautiful shot, that romantic shot of just the two of you on the Eiffel Tower. That never happens. It's always packed with tourists.
Yeah.
You guys ever see that movie Daylight with Sylvester Stallone?
Unfortunately, or fortunately, no.
There's a scene where he's underwater for like 7 minutes. The tunnel floods and nobody cared about that in editing. He's literally under for 7 minutes.
Yeah. You know he's part fish.
Yeah, he's got strong. Come on, man. Stallone's got strong lungs. Everybody knows that.
He's got gills, actually.
He's Aquaman.
Watch that movie and see.
Do I have to?
You came in here to say that?
That's going to be the one movie I'm
trying
going
to join the conversation with you guys.
He broke it all down for a crappy Stallone movie.
Trying to jump in the conversation you guys are talking about.
I'm glad you did, Danny.
You're taking my
I love
ass.
having you in here.
All right.
I love having you in here. Yeah.
And he's gone.
All right. I got something you want to add into the conversation. You can call or text 877-979-WRMF. Just make it better than what Denny says.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I love the details, especially when it comes to scandalous celebrity cheating. Sharon Osbourne is talking details about what happened when Ozzy was busted cheating on her. Remember that last year? He was supposedly schnooking the hairdresser. Well, it wasn't just the hairdresser. In fact, there were 6 women total, and the details are kind of awesome. I'll share them with you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Chance the Rapper is talking about what life has been like for him in Chicago recently. I guess he felt his life was threatened on a couple of different occasions. Apparently, life in Chicago is rough right now. Their murder rate is going through the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a Chance talking about being threatened in Chicago.
I've been home for a little over a month since getting back from tour. And twice, just in the last month since I've been back, I've had someone tell me that they were going to shoot me. This is obviously, it was just talk, but both were small altercations, and I could tell immediately upon point of contact that these young people had a chip on their shoulder, that they felt undervalued or cheated. And that's the way Chicago is. And in the summertime, when people are supposed to be outside enjoying themselves, there's an undercurrent of something ominous.
Man, that's scary.
Yeah, it's in a bad state right now.
The Cash Me Outside girl.
Stop it. Come on. You're giving this 2?
She's killing it on Spotify. I'm sorry. I got to lead with the hottest things out there. And apparently, the Cash Me Outside girl has the #2 song on Spotify. The only person beating Danielle Bregoli, the Cash Me Outside girl, is Taylor Swift.
And what's awesome here is she pretty much is considering herself to be on the same level as Taylor Swift now. I mean, the
Taylor's
numbers don't lie.
#1. She's #2.
Yep, numbers don't lie, baby.
I mean, she's someone who's been well known for a long time, and I am someone who is just getting into the music game, and it's kind of crazy how I could just be one below her.
Yeah, 1 below her. You know,
oh my gosh.
she knows her numbers. She's right. 2 is 1 below 1.
Jay Bird, it's a new day.
I hate it so much. I can't even act like it's so funny. No, it's cute. No, I hate it. Every time we talk about her, I lose a part of my soul. And I know KVJ Nation does too.
Finally here, Sharon Osbourne talking details about all the women that Ozzy, her husband, was cheating on her with. I didn't realize this. Now, we had all heard about that hairdresser, but I guess there were 6 women total. Sharon says he was cheating on her with a massage therapist that they had over in England. Also, a massage therapist they had in California. He was cheating on her with a Russian teenager. What? What's that about? Then also the cook that worked in their house. Ozzy was hooking up with her.
Wow.
That's crazy.
This is just the stuff you know about during that time. His whole life, it's been like this.
This is just the ones that she busted him on. Imagine like what he was getting away with that he hasn't copped to.
You don't just start that kind of behavior. He's been doing this his whole life.
She did decide to stay with him, I guess, after extensive therapy. They decided to work it out. Can you be rehabilitated if you've been hooking up with 6 women at once?
Look, she's a businesswoman, and she knows they're a partner. They have a great partnership on a business end. She's his manager.
So I guess you're saying she looks the other way?
I think she looks the other way.
Interesting.
There's also rumors too of her stepping out at him at one point in their life.
Yeah, with his lead guitarist.
I think it was documented.
Yeah.
So he's probably like, if you could sleep with my guitarist, I can hook up with the cook.
I just think that there's been their entire life has been just drugs, alcohol. Even when there's no drugs and alcohol, there's been that rock and roll lifestyle.
Drama. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Coming up here in just a couple minutes, saw this list, and I just kind of like be curious to hear what servers have to add to it. It was the things that you are doing that are ticking your server at the restaurant off. Maybe you don't even realize it, but it's just kind of like the pet peeves that they have of what things do and what people order and how they respond.
Some are just, some are unjust.
Yeah, we'll kind of go through the list, and if you've got like a pet peeve that you want to add to the list, in fact, we might be doing that all this week. Picking out a different profession, just to kind of like hear, okay, what are the little pet peeves you've got of your job?
Oh, can we do a prostitute on Thursday?
Did you just say, can we do a prostitute on Thursday?
Talk about it.
Is that what you meant? Okay. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Servers get to sound off coming up next.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you made me up, you made me I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings, they would drown. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like, hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, break me down, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my God, it came from. Hey, burn me up, you burn me up, believer, believer. Last days last by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. Hey, burn me up, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, burn me down, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my God, it came from. Hey, burn me up, you burn me up, believer, believer.
Okay, we're going to let the servers sound off here today. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Are there, like, little peeves that you have about what people are doing in restaurants? And what are those peeves exactly?
I like it.
I don't think people like when you snap at them. Give me my T-bone steak.
T-bone snake?
T-bone snake. Oh my gosh.
You know, snakes don't have bones, right?
I said steak.
T-bone snake.
That is actually one of the things that they have on this list that I saw on the things that servers hate. Just one of the many things. Somebody else also texted to us and said that they hate when somebody orders water for the entire table and then nobody even touches it. It's like going, okay, if you want water, get water. But if not, then it's like I always come back and like you get like 8 waters and you come back and like there's 8 waters just sitting there. Nobody's even taking a sip of it.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a security blanket thing, though. You may need the water, you may not.
Mm-hmm.
That's water, you know.
I have done that. In fact, I'm conscious of it, and I could see where it'd be a peeve. And sometimes I'm getting ready to leave, and I see that we haven't touched the waters, and so I start drinking from different. Looking like a madman. It's like because I'm like, oh, I can see where they get mad about that. I don't want to get them all upset. Be going, really? Didn't even drink the waters.
That Kevin, he is a diva.
So everybody's like looking at me going, are you drinking some of my water? I'm like, yeah, I just want to like knock some of it down so they don't think they did it for nothing.
You love water.
Yeah, I do. I really do love it. Absolutely. Some of the other things that people said are big peeves they've got about some of the service industry things. Somebody said here when Virginia tries to make her own entree by combining 2 other meals because she's never happy. Someone text that in here.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at this. Diva.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do special orders sometimes. I apologize, but I always offer to pay extra for being a pain in the butt.
Okay.
Wow. Very eye-opening, Kevin.
Another thing they got on the list, ordering hot tea. They said that it's kind of a pain in the behind because you have to bring over like a box of assortment of teas. They say with the hot water and everything that goes through it. They say that for the server, a lot of times it's kind of like something that's annoyance for them. So they really are not like going, cool, somebody ordered hot tea.
Okay, but that to me goes in the unjust. That's not anyone being rude. That's someone that wants some tea.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to suck that one up.
These are just the things that honestly that servers have kind of like sounded off on, like going, I hate when people order hot tea. Oh my gosh, I hate that. They said also tearing up napkins, coasters, and sugar packets. Just kind of like you're a toddler when you're not. And they come back and there's just kind of a mess of paper all over the table.
I'm kind of a fiddler. I apologize.
You're very toddler-like.
I am.
Jason.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're mangling that banana.
I'm a fiddler. I told you.
They said also not asking for all the extra stuff you need at once. And in fact, they said a lot of times the server will say, does anyone need anything else? And that's your cue to lay out everything that you need. So it's like when you come back and you order ketchup, you're going, hey, could I get hot sauce? And then they come back going, hey, could I get
lemon
extra
for my
lemon?
water?
And they're like, yeah.
But that's assuming that every waiter or waitress says, do you guys need anything extra? Now everyone says that. And sometimes
They always ask me, and I forget what I need in the moment, and then like 2 seconds later, I'm like, ooh, I do need something.
they don't always ask. And we can't tiptoe around a waiter or waitress if you want some extra sauce.
Damn.
Yeah, they're just saying if you could, try to get it all together and ask in one bulk of like all the things that you think that you'll need from them. It makes it easier. That way they're not constantly running back and forth just from your table is one of the things that they say here. Let's see. We've got Diana on here from West Palm, 877-979-WRMF. As a server, what is one of your biggest peeves, Diana?
When someone comes in 5 minutes before closing at the end of the night.
Yeah, that is actually the number one peeve that servers say that they have is just minutes before the restaurant closes because they normally, it's going to prolong what time they get out.
It definitely does. I remember at the golf course would be like it would be 5 minutes from closing everything up, and one of the richest members would walk up. I'm gonna go do the back nine real quick. We'd have to wait until that rich son of a what finishes 9 holes. I mean, the moon was out. Like Mr. Giggins over here is gonna come in and.
Giggins.
It does. It prolongs everything. I feel the pain on that one.
Yeah, and I get the other side of it, too, because some people are going, look, if you don't want to be there that long, then post hours that are earlier and then just stay. But if, like, to me, it says that you're open until 10 o'clock, I should be able to walk in at 9:45 or 9:50 and expect to be able to get some food. Otherwise, say that you close at 9:45.
I hear you. I just didn't like the rich golfer.
I hear you.
They are so awful.
Another server peeve here, they say ordering something that isn't on the menu.
Insisting that they make you a grilled cheese when they don't have it on the menu.
Look, I don't want to get into this again because I don't feel like getting all the heat. I talked to several chefs in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and they said anyone that bitches about making a grilled cheese, they're just salty and they don't look. They have a bad attitude with what they're doing.
Tell me if this sounds familiar. This is how this is written in this blog post, Virginia. There are multiple forms that this one can take, but maybe the most irritating is people with the palates of 5-year-olds who come into nice restaurants and try to order something that isn't listed but is nevertheless one of the 5 food items they're familiar with. In other words, my friends, they like to have some kind of like chicken nugget or a cheese pizza or just a regular spaghetti.
I would never ask for something that does not exist.
Tell me that doesn't describe someone.
It doesn't. I asked for 1 grilled cheese, and I've been painted with this stank brush.
You're a grilled cheese sleaze. You walk in there like you own the place,
No,
and you're insisting that they make you a grilled cheese.
No.
They might not even have bread.
That's a lie. I would never act like that.
You walked in a Chinese restaurant and yelled at them for not making them a grilled cheese.
Never happened. That's a fake news story. Virginia's the real diva here, and I think we all know it. Oh, if it doesn't have a squid face on it, I can't go there.
Squid face?
You and your aquatic faces.
Shauna's on here from Port St. Lucie with a server peeve. What is your server peeve, Shauna?
When people are on the phone and they call you over to take their order and they're still on the phone and then they're like, oh, wait, hold on. I'm on the phone.
Yeah,
why'd you call me over?
Yeah, they'll say that any kind of like any form of ignoring, they say too, like, when they come in, they give you like that nice greeting and you just like don't even pay them any mind or any recognition, or when they'll like read off the specials and they'll do that and then you're like, huh? Or just don't even listen to them at all. You're like on your phone.
You're not paying attention.
Right.
You're not in the moment.
Yeah.
You're wasting their time.
Yeah, that's what they think is a little bit rude.
I do that sometimes. I'm sorry.
And the hits keep on coming.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm on my phone. I'm texting. I'm doing something.
What a diva. Restaurant diva. Bitching and moaning if her combinations aren't combined the right way.
Someone else said also having a big party and they split checks and then they don't tell you until the very end. Another server peeve. So there you go. Okay. Well, we got other peeves of professions coming up this week, so maybe it'll be eye-opening for some.
Can we do radio ones? They got a lot of peeves.
We'll give you a chance to vent.
Oh, I want to vent.
Yeah, okay.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.
We love our Sleep Number beds. All of us sleep in a Sleep Number bed, and it is just the most comfortable night's sleep you're going to have. There's a lot of beds out there, but there's not any like the Sleep Number technologically advanced beds.
If I do have a hurricane bed, it would be this bed. I'll be able to lay in it. I am a member of the Bad Back community, and these beds really do help. They're therapeutic. I keep my number at 100. I like it firm like Kevin's muscles.
Yeah. Thank you. And if you come in right now, they got the biggest sale of the year going on where all beds are on sale, including the new Sleep Number 360 smart beds. Plus, right now, a Queen C2 mattress is only $6.99. Deal ends Sunday.
We love these beds. You can pair up this bed with your smart device, and it gives you a score, your sleep IQ score of how well you slept. You got to go in there and let them show it to you. You can go into the one that I went to, the mall at Wellington Green.
Or the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Or even go check them out on North Lake Boulevard and Palm Beach Gardens. And when you do, tell them that the KVJ show sent you in.
Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now. You can get these curves for your body. Finance deals available. Don't worry about the money. Let their eyes wander. You control the crowd. Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now. For a hot body transformation. Make Strikes rejuvenation your surgery destination. Get sexy now.
Strax Rejuvenation's top surgeons have performed over 40,000 successful surgeries of breast, body, face, and fat transfers to make it easier than ever to get sexy now. Strax proudly announces the addition of renowned plastic surgeon J. Howell Tiller, who has performed buttock implants, abdominal, tricep, bicep, calf, and even quadricep implants for 30-plus years and is an expert in these procedures. The other surgeons perform fat transfers or tummy tucks for under $5,000, or male or female breast dogs or lipos for under $3,500. Easy financing and lowest price guarantee. Call Strax Rejuvenation at 561-894-4444.
You're about to throw the best football party ever. 4th and goal. And what's the play to put it over the line? Rushing down to Best Buy, where an expert blue shirt knows the perfect call on upgrading to the pinnacle of TV performance, like the LG OLED 4K TV. It offers game day colors set on perfect black, so every play hits you with intense detail. Touchdown! Get up to 25% off select LG 4K TVs during the Labor Day sale. Limitations apply. Details at bestbuy.com.
Smart kids know there are 2 types of magic beans. The ones that turn into freak bean stalks, and the whole black beans that go into Harvest Snaps Mango Chili Lime Black Bean Crisps. That's because Harvest Snaps Mango Chili Lime is the savory, citrusy snack that instantly vanishes from lunchboxes. And because they're baked and 100% all natural. Well, those crisps are about as magical as it gets. Harvest Snaps Crisps. Grab a bag in the produce section. With 8 magical Harvest Snaps flavors, pick up your favorite today.
Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia. You know, if you are thinking about servicing your Honda, take it to Bremen Honda. I was just there yesterday, and they have seriously expanded their service department. 53 working service bays at Bremen makes it the largest service department in all of Palm Beach County. It's bigger, it's better, it's state-of-the-art. They've got the best and certified Honda technicians at Bremen Honda. Free shuttle service for you as well. No appointment is needed. Just drive in, and there's some pretty amazing specials if you come in after 5 p.m. Save $50 off your brakes if you do them after 5 p.m. That's awesome. 15% off any service or repair after 5 p.m. That's awesome. Get in there, too, because oil changes after 5 are just $29.95. Easy to find them right there at 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can shop online as well at BremenHondaPB.com and discover the all-new service department at Bremen Honda.
Wake up, brush teeth, shower, get dressed, walk the dog, feed the kids, pack the lunches, forget the lunches, go back inside for the lunches, head out the door, go back for keys, lock the door, start the car, and sit in traffic. Mornings can be hectic. Let us take care of breakfast for you. Stop by and try the new hash brown scramble from Chick-fil-A. A hearty mix of sliced nuggets, crispy hash browns, and scrambled eggs, topped with cheese and a side of salsa and served in a burrito or a bowl. It's made fresh every morning and available until 10:30 a.m.
Are you looking for a great workout, great gym, getting good results? I am exactly looking for that. That's why I go to Busybody Fitness Center right there, Military and Northlake. I love everything they do in the gym. They got state-of-the-art equipment that is in there, and they've also got kind of like a little area like that's right in the back of the gym. So if you like more of the CrossFit stuff, you can do all the kinds of workouts that you possibly could do either in a CrossFit gym or in a regular gym. Elliptical machines, everything that they have in there is absolutely impressive and amazing. I love going there, and the cost is not outrageous. $8.95 a month. Not going to be signing you up for years on end. Go like month to month, and unlike any other gym, they're going to give you the daycare for free. Go where I go, Military and Northlake. It is the Busybody Fitness Center.
Right now, the exact radio commercial you are listening to is being broadcast on other stations, so don't even think about switching. If you switch to anything, go to geico.com and see how easy it is to switch and save on car insurance. Geico's been saving people money for over 75 years. And now the news. My mother-in-law is coming to stay for a few weeks. I can't wait.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Taco Bell.
You've heard the saying, seeing is believing, right? Well, with Taco Bell's new Strawberry Poppin' Candy Freeze, hearing is believing. That's because its delicious, icy strawberry freeze is filled with real poppin' candy. The new Strawberry Poppin' Candy Freeze, only at Taco Bell. The only freeze that you can see, taste, and hear.
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast any time of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.
Well, keeping an eye on the storm. It is still really too soon to tell what's going on, but the one thing we do know is it is a big storm. It is now a Cat 5 wind, sustained speed of 175 miles an hour. And we're looking at something probably coming in like Friday, Saturday, somewhere around there, should it stay and wind up hitting the Florida Peninsula. So just one of those things. You just got to keep an eye on it. The last update they did was at 8 a.m. They'll have one coming up at 11 a.m. And just going to see the trajectory of it and where it winds up going, and then just prepare. And people are getting some texts from people who are out and about today just trying to do their preparation. Somebody said that the Costco in Royal Palm Beach is packed. The line for water is almost around the building. People are fighting.
Oh,
the store isn't even open yet. It's
no.
People just, you know what? You got to calm down. That is not the way to handle it.
I am so happy that I don't love water and that there's not this kind of action for the squirt market. No one's clamming for squirt.
All you have to do right now is take a bottle of water that you have around your house, an empty bottle, and just fill it with water.
Oh, no, it's tap
You don't
water.
have to get bottled water from the store.
Yeah.
Like, you can fill anything with water.
You really can. There's a lot of ways around this.
That's
You
why
don't have to get bottled water from the store and fight with people in front of the Costco.
That's why I'm not freaking out. I got a tap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap that thing.
Tap it now.
Just tap it now. Don't wait, because there might not be water after the storm. So you want to tap it and bottle it now and put it in your fridge or put it in your cooler, and you're good. You don't have to buy fresh bottled water.
Somebody had recommended if you do feel the need, like you just have to, because we've been so conditioned now that, what? I couldn't drink water unless it came from a plastic bottle that's probably got a lot of carcinogens in it.
Well, I mean, you're about to rough it anyway. I think you're going to be okay if you have a little tap water in
Tap
you.
water is going to be the least of your problems.
Look, last time I checked, a couple of amoebas in your system aren't that bad for you.
Somebody said you could order water directly from zephyrhills.com. They deliver directly to your house.
Perfect. Do that.
Somebody else said that Amazon already upped the price of water. They can't find a 24-pack for less than $12. I don't know how that works if you're talking about, I know in Florida you can't do any price gouging. What if you're a national place like Amazon or global?
Great question.
A couple of tips that people have also sent in. Somebody said I was able to purchase renter's insurance for contents through Geico yesterday to get insurance. So you might want to get on that ASAP if you don't have it. Apparently maybe somebody still did from Geico. They said also charge your batteries for power tools and order a solar phone charger from Amazon.
Now we're getting so fancy here. It's
Solar phone charger. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that. So there you go. That's a little tidbit for you.
Very cool.
Somebody else said a hurricane tip, freeze a cup of water, then put a coin on top and put it in your freezer. And then that way you know if your freezer thawed and then refroze, because if the coin is in the ice, you know it melted and refroze at some point.
That's a great tip, too.
Which I guess you want to, I never heard that one either. So there's always all kinds of like new little hurricane hacks that people who are smarter than us have done and figured it out.
You could totally do that with. You can freeze Coke, and then once it starts to melt, you have yourself a Slurpee.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever.
Some people have things they need in the storm. For him, it's a Slurpee.
Well, I think it's a comfort. I think isn't comfort a good thing?
I get it.
An emotional feel.
You don't have to sell me on comfort. I'm all about comfort.
Mm-hmm. Fill water bottles, freeze it, leave it in the freezer. As you lose power, it keeps your freezer cold. Somebody just text in. So there's a lot of good things like that. Just, talking to people. And we're going to keep throwing out little hurricane hacks that people have here and there. And biggest thing, too, is just be prepared, stay calm, be prepared, and then just keep an eye on the news to see what winds up happening with this thing. So there you go. It just seems, I think what happened is we have been inundated with all the reports of what happened in Houston, and it's freaking everybody out this time around because I don't remember this kind of like anxiety last year when we had Hurricane Matthew coming by.
All those pictures are fresh in our heads because Harvey just happened, 2 weeks ago. It's scary.
It'd be nice if, while you hunker down, you and the queen could get a little bow going on.
Think so.
It's a hurricane. You're stuck. There's nowhere for her to run.
Yeah, you're right. And the family's just sitting there in the living room.
She can only run to the other end of the house, and I think you can catch her.
I mean, she'd have to go into the storm to get away from you.
Family, excuse us.
Oh, man, there'll be plenty of time for you to get your freak on.
Yeah.
Be careful, though. You don't want to make no hurricane baby.
Oh, my goodness.
What would you do?
You think you got problems now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. You got a hurricane baby on the way.
That'd be tough to handle.
She's got twins. So, in her family line, you get another set of twins.
That would change your life so good.
Oh, are you kidding me?
We'd have to be on suicide watch for Kevin.
It'd be tough.
You got it.
I can handle a hurricane. I don't know if I can handle twins.
You got this in you.
That'd be tough. All right, I got something you want to throw at us? Got your own questions or concerns? You can always get a hold of us. It's 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.
Your call is now first in line and will be answered by the next available representative. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for holding. How may I assist you?
Hi, yes. We were just broken into, and we need a home security system.
Oh, sorry. Wrong department. Please hold.
The best home security isn't hard to get. With Simply Safe, you can get comprehensive, professionally monitored home security online without the hold time or runaround. Each Simply Safe system is a thoughtfully assembled security arsenal. From entry and motion sensors to a high-definition security camera, you'll have everything you need to keep your family safe. CNET called it Comprehensive, Easy-to-Use Protection, naming it Editor's Choice for home security.
Right now, get $100 off Simply Safe's special summer package. Visit simplysafe.com/best100. Hurry, this offer ends soon.
Well, let's hope that nobody winds up getting hurt from any storms that we might get, but sometimes things do happen. You go outside after the storm, you step on a nail or something like that, so what do? Well, just to let you know, Jupiter Medical Center has got 3 urgent care locations, Indiantown Road, Donald Ross, and PJ Boulevard. Keep that handy should you have any kind of minor emergency, any kind of illness. They're making it more convenient, and you can now even go if your insurance doesn't cover urgent care visits. For a limited time, they're even offering $20 off your next self-pay visit. All you have to do, grab the discount coupon from jupitermed.com/coupon. That's jupitermed.com/coupon.
Ted Hollander, attorney. Got a ticket? Don't pay it. Call the lawyers at The Ticket Clinic, a law firm, at 1-800-CITATION. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our clients have to say.
Multiple speeding tickets dismissed. Multiple red light camera tickets dismissed. Driving with a suspended license dismissed.
Our goal is to get your ticket dismissed. So if you've got a ticket, be sure you're calling The Ticket Clinic at 1-800-CITATION. That's 1-800-CITATION. Hire us on our free Ticket Clinic app and save $5. Prospective clients may not receive the same or similar results. Over 25 offices from Miami to Daytona, including Boynton, West Palm Beach, North Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie, and Fort Pierce.
You know, I loved my experience with Greek Moving and Storage. When I moved, they moved me 2 years ago, and I was pregnant, so I wasn't lifting a thing. But that's how it is for everybody, pregnant or not. They want to come into your place, and they want to do it full service style. You're not going to have to lift a finger. They pack it all, they move it all, then they unpack it and take the boxes with them. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro for all of their moving and storage needs. Whether it's across town or across the country, the Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage is fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They do it all. So remember, when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with those less reputable movers or try to get your friends and family to help you. You know they can't help. Call Good Greek Spiro. Call Star Greek on your mobile phone or go online to GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
There's nothing better than a sweet, juicy peach. Except a sweet, creamy McCafe peach smoothie. Did you know that August is National Peach Month? To celebrate, McDonald's is offering any size McCafe peach smoothie for just $1.49 for a limited time. Make it a McCafe moment with a sweet sip of McCafe peach smoothie. Hurry, peach season won't last long. A la carte only, prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Big day?
Yeah, I have a lot on my plate.
I can see that. McGriddles, hash browns, and a coffee?
Well, I do have a big to-do list.
Well, I have a big to-do list, too. Crispy hash browns, fluffy eggs.
That's your to-do list?
Part of it. I also have crispy bacon, flaky biscuits, fresh...
No matter what your day brings, there's a McDonald's for every morning. And for a limited time, enjoy any 2 sausage or chorizo burritos for just $2. Yeah, any 2, just $2. At participating McDonald's, single item at regular price. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Ready to take an important step forward? Head to our open house. Whether you have set career goals or you're just getting started, South University can lead you in the right direction. With over 115 years of experience, we're here to help you move forward with career advisors and financing options available for those who qualify. Discover what makes the Southway so different on September 9th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Visit southuniversity.edu or call 855-MY-SOUTH today. Find your way, the Southway.
Your life is picture perfect, but what's missing? Being able to help create a family for the patients is the singular focus of IVFMD.com, bringing your dreams to life. Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Collier counties.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
I just saw something heartbreaking on social media over the weekend. A friend of ours, Sonny, was posting up about her older brother, Kevin, who was on a motorcycle and was in a hit-and-run accident and lost his life as a result of it.
That sucks.
Yeah, and the driver took off, and they haven't been able to track down who it is.
Yeah, it happens. Saturday evening or Saturday night, and they are desperately looking for anybody who might have seen anything. My question is, do they have cameras on I-95?
Somebody had put that on some of the posts. I was going through the posts that were on our friend Sunny, which is Kevin's sister's page, and somebody had put that up and put a link to different cameras. And it was at I-95 south of Yamato Road. Saturday night is when it went down.
She's very close with her brother.
Yeah. And just listening to your story, it was covered by CBS 12. You can see the report. It's up on our Facebook page, along with the information. Also, a photo of what they believe to have been the car, a dark-colored Chrysler 200.
Okay, good. So they do have a lead on it.
Well, is it just a version of the car, or is it the actual car? I think it was just an example of what kind of car to look for.
Yeah, the photo that is on there is like it would be something similar to this model, and expect to see maybe some minor damage on the right side. That's according to FHP.
Well, the one place that really needs to be on the lookout are body shops locally. I mean, even as far as up to Orlando, even down to Miami, body shops with damage on that side of the car.
And
Look
if you know
for that.
somebody who's got that kind of car, look at it and see, like in your parking lots and when you're out and about in that area.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Sonny is on here with us right now. Sonny, I am so sorry for your loss.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gosh, just so unfortunate. And we've been following along, and I've been checking your page for updates. We've got it on the KVJ Show Facebook page right now. Is there anything to add since CBS 12 did that story of your brother's hit and run?
We've had a couple news stations I've interviewed with. That post has been shared, well over 5,000 times all over Facebook. The people who are investigating the case have been nonstop. Even over Labor Day weekend, I saw them and I ran into them, and the lady in charge has just been nonstop, and she has assured me that she will not rest until they find this person. Kevin was an amazing, amazing person. He was sweet and kind. We were raised in Wichita, Kansas. So, Kevin met you, walked up, shook your hand. He looked you in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to help. He would pull over on the side of the road to help some guy push his car off that ran out of gas. He was that kind of person. And you don't get enough good people in this world. And I keep saying that, but there's no other word to describe him, but he was just good, and he was sweet, and he was just so kind, and he was just a kid at heart.
Mm-hmm.
He was my big brother. He was, an amazing uncle to our three nieces. He was a great son, and it's so tragic that something can just be, you just get a call one day and your entire world is flipped upside down.
Yeah.
And someone has to have seen something, whether you saw the car or you saw, the car speeding around after the fact off Yamato. I mean, they're going through cameras, and like I said, they are doing absolutely everything to find this person, so that their investigation is still definitely going full force.
Sonny, what was the
anyone...
exact time and day that this had happened, in case somebody was in the vicinity and possibly said, oh yeah, you know what, come to think of it, I did see something. When exactly? We know it was I-95 south of Yamato.
Yes, it was I-95 south of Yamato. It was the far right lane that my brother was traveling in. At 9:30 at night was when the accident occurred.
Okay.
This car should have, it would be rear fender damage. Even, it could be very slight. It could be a tire mark that's on the side of the car. Like, there would be it could be very small, but just be on the lookout, please, for this car. And, I'm thankful for social media. The girl who found my brother right after it happened, and she sat with him until the police arrived, contacted me through all these posts, and I was so thankful for her, because, your first reaction is, was he by himself? Was he in pain? And to know that someone was with him was such a gift to my family, but we really need to find this person. We really need to bring my family the closure to know what happened and to bring this, to light.
Okay. What was the car again, just in case someone's just tuning in that we were looking for?
They say black, but let's just say dark-colored Chrysler 200, a newer edition. So if you see it in a parking lot, you see it driving down, take a picture, you see damage, please contact, the information to contact is all over social media, on the posts. I'm just begging for someone to please help. Someone please contact if you saw something.
Okay. Sonny, keep us updated on what's happening with this story, okay?
All right. Thank you guys so very much.
You're welcome. We're so sorry for your loss, love.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Bye, Sonny.
Mm-hmm. The numbers, everything is on our Facebook page. If you want to go see it right there, it'll have that. If you're traveling, you do have some information, you can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. We'll get it passed on to the family. But that is up right now on the KVJ Show Facebook page. Week really is. Whenever you got a storm that's out there and everybody's just watching, and that's where everybody's mind is.
It's almost kind of like, I don't want to say vacation mode because it's not vacation, but it's almost in the mode where there's a storm coming. I don't have to try anything else.
Yeah, you feel like you can just really dial it in.
Yes, I get it.
I mean, the effort is going to be awful.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Just be careful, though, because as you're out there on the roads and you're not thinking and you're thinking about the hurricane, a lot of accidents happen because people aren't in the moment of driving. They're worried about Irma, and they end up slamming into a car in front of them.
No, I'm not even talking about that kind of stuff. I'm talking about, I'm going to gain about 5 pounds. I'm not going to pay my bills this week. Probably not going to. I just, responsibility takes a back seat because I got to prepare for safety.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Kind of it. It's going to be an odd week here in South Florida. Just obviously stay plugged into the news.
It's like senior year, but you have to go to summer school. You're like, all right, I got 3 weeks left, but I'm already going to summer school. Screw it.
Yeah, right.
I get it, Kev.
I really like your plan, Jaybird. You're going to probably jump off that diet a little bit if the storm comes near us.
Oh.
And even if it doesn't, I think you're probably going to jump off the diet.
Today is National Cheese Pizza Day. You better believe my ass is going to be getting some pizza.
Well, he just realized that, the Naked Mile was supposed to happen on Saturday.
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
Nah.
Right.
With the hurricane, we are not going to be doing the Naked Mile this weekend. So, hey,
He bought himself some time.
throw all caution to the wind with your pizza this
Your
weekend.
boy's stressed out. Pizza soothes the soul.
Yeah. Not going to argue. Good thinking. All righty. Well, we could use a little positivity here.
The heavier you are, the less likely you'll blow away in the wind.
It's so funny. Did you read my thing? Are you poaching my quote?
No, I'm just thinking the more pizza you eat, the heavier you'll be.
2 DJs, 1 brain.
That is so weird because, we're talking about safety all day today about the hurricane. Here's my thought. The more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. Stay safe, eat cake.
Yeah. There you go.
You're right.
You're right.
2 DJs, 1 brain.
Look at that. It's all coming together.
Well, we got more if you're checking out the KVJ podcast. Here's what we do every single day. You can get the regular show without music and commercials, and then we give you a little bit of bonus time. Talk about extra things on our mind, things happening behind the scenes at the show.
It's uncensored.
Yeah.
So we can get into it, baby.
It's all good. So if you listen to the regular podcasts, as we post them every single day, you got that coming up, or you can also watch it live on KVJ TV. It's on YouTube, kvjshow.com. And the 97.9 WRMF app coming up live right at about 10:20.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.